What's up, my good people? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Yo, CWE. What's up, my guy? Yo, Blackbird McKnight, I see you in the building. What's up, my guy? Like, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I was like, let me just do this. Let me just do this stream real quick because like I have so much shit in my head. I was like, yo, let me just get a couple of things out for my rig scripted and fix family. Some info that I've been holding, but I had to wait for the matchup to happen in order to, spill it out for y'all. This is info for anyone that is either like, you want to watch it, meaning you're a fan of it. You probably have a team, the Chiefs or the 49ers, they're probably your favorite team. A couple of things to look out for. Or you're betting, right? These are a couple of things you should look out for too, and a couple of things you should take advantage of too. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. Um, I was waiting to. There's something I just want to talk to y'all about real quick that I've been holding in. I was like, let me wait and make sure that matchup happens first before I give y'all this interesting info that I never said on any other stream, nowhere else. It could deal with that number 33. I'll just drop that. I'll just drop that first. We've all been talking about the number 33, right? In the chat, on live, and stuff like that, right? So, I want y'all to take notes on this. I'm gonna put it like this. All right. I'm gonna put it like this. Yeah, I do know when I create these thumbnails is for a reason. Don't ask me what type of inside info I'll be having. But nah, I want you guys to just check these things out. So if you haven't seen it, for anyone that's joining the live, what do y'all think personally, right? I'm gonna give all my shout outs in a second. What do y'all think personally of this thumbnail? Take a good look at it. What do you find weird about it? Or like what's so interesting about that? Right? Because this stream we're gonna have, this short stream we're gonna have is basically about this. When I created it, right? I had this idea in my head when last week, not this past week, but last week when I did Lobo show. Shout out to my boy Lobo. When I made my pick of 49ers versus Chiefs, right? And just what do y'all notice about this thumbnail that y'all see? What you're looking at right now, what do you notice? For those that's not looking at their phone or computer or whatever, they're just listening via audio, I have a thumbnail of Patrick Mahomes, the Twin Towers, and of course, my special Roger Goodell with the trophy laughing in the corner, right? Patrick Mahomes with the Twin Towers. Y'all probably like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Okay, and right? That's what y'all saying. And all right, that's nothing. I mean, but it is something though. It is something. It is something, right? It is something. So you know what? Let's get into it. Salute to salute to CWE once again, right? Black McKnight in the building. Salute to him. Lorenzo in the motherfucking building. What's up with you, my guy? Lorenzo D228 the Great. I ain't want to take up too much of y'all time But you know, this is some Super Bowl info. Now that I can finally talk about it. And it's a little maybe a little clue to help y'all betters, for the ones that's betting. Now, mind you, the NFL has a whole bunch of props during Super Bowl. So you don't feel like you have to be betting $200, $300, $400 on what I'm about to say. You can go a little bit of money for that because it's props. It's gonna be a whole bunch of props and all that. So y'all can just do a whole bunch of things for a couple hours. But these are the things you should watch out for. I'ma just say that. Just watch out for these things when you make these bets. You may be winning something nice. And it does deal with that picture, that thumbnail that I displayed just now, right? Bisco Watts in the motherfucking building. What's up, my guy? I'm glad, this is an early little stream or something. I know people's probably at work and whatever y'all doing. I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Some little info to tap on, Grotopia, man. Grotopia fan. What's up, my guy? How you doing? Yes, we are in here. Like I said, just want a little bit of your time to give you a little bit of information, right? Just a little bit of information. I know all of y'all have we have some Chief people that's riding for the Chiefs. We got people that's riding with the 49ers in the chat and that's watching. But before you make your final pick, I just want you to just listen to this. It's gonna help you with the you know me. I'm a numbers guy. I've had this information for a while. I had to wait for the matchup to happen in order to give you the information. Never spoke about it. He said last election year was the rematch. That's another thing too. Yes, Blackbird McKnight. There's something very important that y'all should know. The last time they went against each other was the election year. Here we go again, 4 more years, 4 years later. And guess what's so crazy about it? It will be the rematch. Wasn't it Joe Biden and Donald Trump? Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Donald Trump and Joe Biden, right? But this year, 4 years later, it's not like it ain't Donald Trump again. It is Donald Trump. But this time it's switched. Joe Biden's the president now. Donald Trump is trying to get that lick back. Same thing like the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. But the only thing was the 49ers wasn't previous no. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was right about what the fuck I said. Well, I'm bugging. Yeah, it's just the same thing with Joe Biden and Trump, 49ers and Chiefs. That is something else. Shout out to my guy Blackbird McKnight for anyone that didn't realize that. My man Neil Williams, what's up? What's up, my guy? I'm glad you're here. He said, I've been riding with Baby Goat the whole playoffs. I'm not jumping off the bandwagon now. LOL. Chiefs money line. Make it a money pick. Well, Neil, y'all heard what Neil says. He came straight out the gate. He says, fuck it. I'm riding with the Chiefs. I'm riding with the Chiefs, and I'm not letting off of the Chiefs. I've been riding with the Chiefs this long. I'm not getting off. I don't care what none of y'all say. That's how Neil feels. Shout out to Neil on that one. Don't let up. My man Hector Garcia, the third. Not the first, second. He's the third. He's carrying on that legacy. Shout out to your boy Hector for that one. He says Fresno Cali in the chat. Shout out. Fresno Cali in the motherfucking chat. That's over there. That's on the West Coast, directly here from New York, like literally across. So he's 3 hours away. Shout out to Hector for that one. I'm glad you tapping in. Got a little bit of info for y'all. A little bit of info for you before you go. CWO, it's rigged and scripted. Exactly. Rigged and scripted. None of it is real. They give us the signs right there. The signs is right there. Rigged and scripted. Don't forget fixed too, though. Rigged, scripted, and fixed. So what we do here, we look for we look for it. Where's it at? Where's it at? McHershey, Mr. Hershey, and the kisses. in the motherfucking building. The Twin Towers. Yes, that's right. You see the Twin Towers, right? You see that, Mr. Hershey. Pause. You see that, Mr. Hershey. You see that, right? It's the reason why them Twin Towers is there. Bfyre was right on it with his picks for the Super Bowl. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was holding out. I said 49ers from the beginning. I said the team that I think is going to win the Super Bowl only if they get there. If they get there. That's what I had said, right? Last week on the show, who I'm riding with on the AFC, right? I said Chiefs. You know, so crazy. My last live on Sunday, I had put money on Baltimore. For those that don't know, I put money on Baltimore just so that Taylor Swift shit can go away. That was the only reason why I did it. But as y'all also know, on the second part of the live, what I did, I in-played San Francisco 49ers, got the money back. So, no harm, no foul, right? Broke even. Not a problem. So, we still stay with one loss so far on all these streams. Didn't the Patriots dynasty start right after 9/11? Mahomes is going to have his own dynasty. Grotopia fan. That's what Grotopia thinks by looking at this thumbnail. Not saying he's wrong. Not saying he's wrong. I mean, there has been a lot of 9/11 references this year, right? Could that be a clue? He says Nana's defensive team been asked for a while. You know what? I'm gonna break it down for y'all. I'm gonna break that down for y'all. Hold on, let me break this because I don't want to take up too much of your time. So fuck it, we're gonna get into it right after this. Nana's defense been asked for a whole month now. The whole playoffs, they've been getting lit up like the 4th of July. Mahomes will have no trouble putting up points in this one. Neil. Bfyre television show Roger Goodell handing the Niners fans tickets to Super Bowl 58 before the fourth quarter. Yes, I had peeped that one. Neil, we're going to have a talk for this one, yo. We're going to have a talk, my guy. Ooh, we got to have a talk with that one. Television, yeah. Yes, I had saw that one. I had saw that one. It's the reason why they do that. We got native Baltimore in the motherfucking building. What up, Bfyre? Now, what up to you, my guy? Glad you're here. Like I said, we're going to get into it real quick. It's something very simple. But now that we got the matchup, I could talk about it. And we got my guy, Mr. DeLeon Cruz, in the motherfucking building. It's real nigga right there. Shout out to my boy Del. Shout out to my boy Del. Right? He in the building. Hopefully you stay tuned, for this little info. So y'all could just jot it down. And it's really for people that's going to bet too. It's a key number. Nana gang. He said, oh, well, he's over there in Cali, so you know who he riding with. He Nana gang. If the Niners win, 3 teams will have 666. Yes, I do say that in my video of the breakdown of my actual Super Bowl pick, but most likely I'm probably going to know what my Super Bowl pick is already as I'm talking. Blackberg McKnight says, yeah, Dell. He says, shout out to you, Dell. Chiefs shouldn't be underdogs. Yeah, don't y'all find that a little bit weird? Oh, and also, by the way, for those that didn't check the line since maybe yesterday, it's up to 2 now. It's officially up to 2. I don't know what type of book you have, but yeah, it's officially up to 2. 49ers -2. Okay. That's interesting you say that right there. So I want y'all to realize something, right? So now I can finally say it. I don't know if you guys are near your computer, but so let me ask y'all this question. Patrick Mahomes is what against the San Francisco 49ers? Patrick Mahomes is 3-0. There go one of those numbers, right? 3. There go that. There it goes. One of those numbers, 3, right? So Patrick Mahomes, he's actually 3-0 against the San Francisco 49ers. We do know the first time he went against the 49ers was when? Was when? His 2018, right? Patrick Mahomes, 2018. Second time he went against the 49ers was when? Don't worry, I'll wait. Sorry. And the third time he went against the 49ers, y'all should know that was last year in 2022. They right? For those that remember, I remember that game. That was in October of last year. Right. So anyway, what do you find funny about all three of those matchups? Patrick Mahomes went against the 49ers 3 times. What do y'all find interesting about all three of those matchups? All right, let me just break it down for y'all. The Chiefs beat the 49ers 3 times in a row with Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't maybe all of us, just about all of us, was talking about what number? 3? 3. Am I right or wrong? I just want y'all to follow me where I'm going with this. It's going to be real short and simple. Real good. All right. Right? We're going to get to this. So the Chiefs beat the 49ers 3 times in a row with Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback. What was the total margin of victory? 33. 33. So he beat them. He beat the 49ers by a total of 33 points in 3 games. What was the margin of victory of each one of those games? Because somebody please tell me. Don't worry, I will wait. I don't need to look it up. I've been holding this back for a long time. The last 3 games, I'm gonna give y'all go on your computer right now and let me know the last 3 games, Patrick Mahomes versus the 49ers. How much did he beat them by on all 3 games? Don't worry. Come on. I'm getting a lot of wrong answers. I'm getting a lot of wrong answers. I'm getting a lot of wrong answers here. Come on now. Y'all making me. Yeah, come on now. I'm getting impatient. Patrick Mahomes beat him by 33 points on 3 games, right? But on the first game, did he win by 10? And then the second game, he won by 15. And then the other game was another number. Like what is it, y'all? I just real quick. 33 was the number, right? That number that we've all been talking about. 33, Patrick Mahomes, people. They was telling us to sign since the beginning with the whole 33 mess, y'all. It was the 49ers and the Chiefs from the beginning. That's what the little red was in the sky in that logo. It was the Chiefs and the 49ers since the beginning. 33. We kept talking about that number. Oh, there you fucking go. There you go. Shout out to Hector for doing it first. 11 fucking points. 11 points. Now, once again, can I show you guys something for anybody that just came in the motherfucking building? What is that right there? What the fuck do you see Patrick Mahomes standing next to? What do you see? What number does that look like? What number does that fucking look like? Huh? Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that? I see you with that too, Mr. Hershey. I see y'all. I just want y'all to really look at that. Patrick Mahomes went against them 3 times. Beat them by 11 points each game. 33 fucking points. What is the date? What the fuck is the date in February of the Super Bowl? February 11th. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. The NFL always has the date. Like the next 3-4 Super Bowls, they always have the date. Am I lying? Am I lying? Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. We didn't know this was going to happen 4 years ago. We did not know this was going to happen, right? But I had to do a little fact check and ask somebody something that will know this for sure, right? I said back in 2020, did the NFL post up the 2024 date of the Super Bowl? Did they have that date in 2020? He said yes. He said yes. February 11th was posted on the internet, on Wikipedia. 2024 was the last one that was posted. NFL had this shit planned all along. You may say it's a reach. I don't find that to be a reach. This matchup was set up from the get-go. I had to wait for this matchup to actually happen in order to say it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, right? I'm gonna get to the rest of the comments. Now y'all getting it. Now y'all getting it. Now y'all getting it. Shout out to Lobo in the motherfucking building. Now y'all starting to get it, right? Woohoo. That's a little crazy, right? Listen. With that being said, this Super Bowl is going to be a blowout. This Super Bowl going to be a blowout. If you are betting on the Chiefs, then expect the Chiefs to blow the 49ers out. Anybody in this chat that is betting on the Chiefs, just expect the Chiefs to blow them out. If there's anybody betting on the 49ers, then you should be betting on the 49ers to blow the Chiefs out. This is not going to be a close game. It's not going to be a close game. This will be a blowout. It's too much money on this game to risk it being a close game, even with the fact that you are bringing in more eyes via Taylor Swift, her people will follow. NFL's always under scrutiny about being scripted because they like to use that word. They won't use the word rigged or they won't use the word fixed. And if they do, they're going to have to use it in some type of a funny way. That's usually going to throw their listeners off. So it's really hard. It's really hard to actually use that word without people really looking at the shit. So scripted seems more like a safe word. You get what I'm saying? Because technically it is a script. If the coach is making plays and drawing out plays, that's a script. I do production. So that's a script. Anything that you draw out or you lay out technically is a script. So when the NFL says this, you couldn't have wrote a better script than this, technically they're not lying. They have a right to say that. But they're not going to use rigged and they're not going to use fixed unless it sounds funny. That's the reason why I don't like using the word script too much. But since that is the popular word, we have to put that in there. But I dare the NFL to use rigged and fixed. You couldn't have fixed it better than that. You couldn't have rigged it better than that. Nah, you couldn't have scripted better than that. That shit sounds more clean. But I dare you to use rig. You couldn't have rigged it better than that. I dare you. And if they start using it, If they start using it, it's not gonna look good on them. I'm hearing Chiefs is getting 4. We gonna get to the comments. Let's start from the latest. It says Swifty fans are gonna break Kelsey's heart after that ass whipping. Something gonna happen. Something is gonna happen that day. I really do think something funny is gonna happen that day. I am not wishing nothing negative on nobody at all. I don't do that. But I do think something funny is going to happen that day. Maybe World War III officially happens, right? An accident happens out there in Vegas. Some crazy shit happens. Some power outage part 2.0 happens. That's my first guess right there. I feel some funny shit gonna happen, right? It was just it was put together to this. This is weird. This is really weird. This is really weird. Loba says game shows like Jeopardy are the only televised games that's illegal to rig script due to a quiz show law. So y'all hear that, right? That's the only show. Fuck it. That's the only thing on TV. That's a game. That's the only thing on TV that's a game that you actually technically, you really can't do that. And y'all see it right there. Y'all see it. Y'all read it. It says by law, right? But the NFL, you can do whatever you want. If you can get your hand on a physical ticket, read it. If you have a physical ticket, depending on your age, or if you have a father or uncle, somebody that has a physical ticket, right? Especially one from back in the day that I saved, read the back of that ticket. Basketball, read the back. Read it clearly. You have to read the fine print on the bottom or wherever it is on the side, very small. They know what they was doing. They had this shit planned from the get-go. When all of us was sitting down watching Super Bowl 54, it was going to be 58 all along. It was going to be 58 all along. 11, 11, 11. And we're going to play 54. We're going to play 58 on 11. I'm going to be straight up. My margin of victory is 8. Fucking, I'm telling y'all. And yes, that's what I'm betting on. Hopefully this doesn't get out too. Whoever wins, I think it's going to land on 8 for me. I think it's going to land on 8. I think it's going to land on 8, or we might see it happen. We might see it land on 33. I mean, not 33. We might see it land on 11 again. So I hope y'all just write that down for anyone that's gonna bet the props. Just pay attention to the game the number 11. Just pay attention to the number 11. Now, with that being said, we shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all. Now, with that being said, I'll post it up a couple of times. These are the props right here. I didn't get this from nowhere, too, by the way. These are the props or the touchdowns. Let me just say this. These are the touchdowns you guys need to fuck with, right? Put a couple dollars on it. However you make your bets. You got Brandon Ayuk, number fucking 11. He's the wide receiver, right? Marquez Valdez Scantling, number 11, wide receiver. Christian McCaffrey, number 23, running back, 2 3s. That number that we all kept talking about, 33, 2 3s. Christian McCaffrey. Logan Ryan, number 33, on the defensive side. This right here can be a defensive touchdown right here. He'll scoop it up, maybe get an interception, right? He'll maybe get an interception, maybe get a forced fumble or get a fumble. I said an interception. You know, he might be responsible for a sack, and that shit comes out of the quarterback's hands, and then somebody else goes and scoops that up and runs in, and there's a touchdown, or that ends up being a turnover. So I'm leaving this here. Oh, and then once again, Deebo Samuels, right? Deebo Samuels, because it's always that one person that, you know how you start writing down certain numbers, like the key numbers, like 3, 6, you know, one of those players will score a touchdown, but then it ends up being someone that's not in that combination. Yeah, then I put Deebo Samuels because he's number 19. You know, it don't equal up to a 3 or a 6. So I mean, 9 times 1 is 9, you know, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, but just in case, you know, Deebo Samuels right there. Just in case it's don't let Brock Purdy. Let's let him be a game manager and let the running backs have a field day. So I'll put this up here because I want you guys to see it, just in case you want to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot real quick or write it down. However you make your picks, that's how you make your picks. I have nothing to do with that. I don't know what the fucking music at. So I want y'all to just, you know, write that down, screenshot it, do whatever you got to do. Like that, right? One of these is gonna hit. I'm giving y'all the gems, right? I want y'all to fuck with that. $38-27, 49. Oh, wait, time out. Speaking of that, because I see all of y'all. Hold on. Once again. This is the email. Because I know y'all gonna put it in the chat. But once again, what I said, you know, just as my way of saying, you know, thank you to you guys or whatever. I know we started these streams late. We didn't get to start it in the beginning of the season. So like, just as a little thank you, I'm gonna give the winner of this like little contest between y'all, you know, giving the Rig Scripted and Fix hat, you know, the hat, and a t-shirt and a hoodie. So all three of them I'm gonna give away with $100 cash. Like, you have to be Cash App ready. The Cash App you give is only going to be sent there. It's only going to be sent there. Not no, I didn't get it. I know all of those tricks anyway. But like, just as a thank you. Or this is all I need from y'all. Send it to this email right here. Right? So now let me break it down for y'all. This is all I'm gonna need. When you email this, just do this. It's simple. I need your Super Bowl winner. I know y'all saying it in the chat. We can say it in the chat and everything, but so I can have it. But I'm not writing down none of this in no damn from the chat. I'm not doing none of that. So it's already going to be in the email. Who's your Super Bowl winner? Chiefs or 49ers? You have to pick one of them, right? I need the margin of victory. So you're going to say Chiefs by 3, right? For instance, Chiefs by 3. And I need your score. Chiefs by 3. The score is going to be 23-20. So you know that your score will have to like equal to that margin, right? If you say 49ers, you say, 49ers by 6. 49ers by 6. Somebody give me a 6. Somebody give me a 6 score. 14-20. Because the team that had won had missed the extra point. So by 6. 20-14. Simple as that. Those are the only 3 things I need as far as so I can have it on record. along with the your Cash App. Or if you do win, you can give me that later. But just make sure you give it, because somebody got to claim. Somebody got to claim. You know what I'm saying? I need a winner. That's it. Simple. Of course, the name. Of course, your name. Duh. Like duh. Right. And whoever wins, the info to have shit sent out. We take care of that. We'll cross that bridge when you win. We're gonna make this shit fun. I want to see which one of y'all is gonna be the smartest Super Bowl day. So that's the email right there. I want to see who's gonna be the smartest out of all of y'all though. I want to see, because a lot of y'all talk shit in the chat. I want to see who's gonna be the best one. He said, Chiefs are winning Super Bowl 58. Taylor Swift lucky number once again is 13. Yeah, but who's number 13? So 10. And shout out to you, my guy. Taylor Swift lucky number is 13, but Brock Purdy is 13. You know that, right? Brock Purdy's 13. Chiefs 3-2 in the Super Bowl. They'll finish 4-2 for the year 2024. So I should make sure you give me that info in that email. Shout out to Lonzo Square. He's in the motherfucking building. This is what he's saying. This what he's saying. That's why I don't know, y'all. That's what he's saying. Deshaun, what's up, my guy? He says Chiefs. He's rolling with the motherfucking Chiefs. Lonzo Square. He says 42-24. Chiefs. Chiefs win by. So basically, that's your score with Chiefs, and you saying they winning by 18. Email me that. 8 times 1. I keep my mouth shut. Heck, said Logan Ryan got a pick in the Super Bowl with the Patriots. So I'm saying, you never know what might happen. I think he's good for another one. That's why I said pay attention. Pay attention to those guys right there. I'm gonna put it up. You know, once I catch up, with these comments, I'll put it up for anyone that missed that. But try to screenshot that shit. Or if you come back to the live to watch it again, make sure you screenshot that. But I'm gonna put it up again. I'm just tired of the storyline. Blackbird, for anyone, he's talking about the whole fake Taylor Swift shit. Well, shit, it's on to New York Pass. Man, that bitch gonna get there. Get out your man. Oh, okay. This is about these y'all going off about some Taylor Swift. Y'all like, fuck this bitch. I'm tired of her. Fallen Angel 57. What's up, my guy? I'm glad you're here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me real quick. I just wanted to drop some gems for y'all. You said pandemic started a month after the Super Bowl with the 49ers and Chiefs. Yes, it did. Are we gonna see something else again? I mean, this is gonna be the year where you're gonna get a whole bunch of unanimous calls from people that work with politicians to tell you to vote. People knocking on your door with some papers, right? And say and vote for this person, and a whole bunch of like, you know, this is gonna be the year for all that shit. And we all know usually when that happens too, some wild shit happens. What? Some type of virus or some type of mini war, some type of massacre, some big bombing, or what else they have in store, right? We're gonna see something like that this year. Or is the whole Palestine and that whole war, is that gonna blow up even worse? Like, we gonna see something this year. I really believe it. I believe it. It's just someone gonna die. I don't want to. I'm just glad. Okay, now I'm not gonna say I'm just glad you said it, but I wanted someone else to say it, and you said it. I feel like something like that is gonna happen. Yeah, once again, your Bills Mafia, Sean, too, in the motherfucking building. What's up with you, my guy? I'm glad you are here. Not gonna be a close game. I don't believe it's gonna be a close game. But it's too much. It's too much money going on in this game for them to risk some dumb shit. Unless they got shit sharp. Unless they got some sharp shit going on, I don't see it being a close game. When I mean close game, I'm talking about Dan Campbell type close game. Y'all know that. What I mean, one thing you can say about a Dan Campbell game, always take the Lions with plus money. I could say that. And y'all know how I've been feeling about the Lions. I've been trashing them because I once again I told y'all they'll never win. They'll never win, and they'll never win, right? But one thing they good for is you better take them plus money with that's their script. That is their script. That's their rig. That's their fix. Take advantage of it, right? But anyway, not to go off topic, but yeah, a close game. Too much money is going to be involved for this to be like last year, unless it ends up just like last year. Unless it ends up like that. But what was the spread last year? What, 3.5, right? Did the Eagles cover, right? They had it at 3.5. Somebody could fact check that. I remember I took Chiefs money line in play, so I really can't remember what the Eagles was pregame. 49 has been struggling in the second half. Wait, hold on. I got something to say about that though. It's in my video about who my Super Bowl winner is, but I could say it here now too. Lonzo, here's the thing. The Chiefs have been struggling in the second half too. Remember, there's been a lot of games where they have been shut out in the second half and still managed to win the game. My prediction is if that happens again, where the Chiefs act like they can't score in the second half, they will lose this time. Got to remember that too. The Chiefs been. I remember that happened when they went against Miami, and I'm not talking about this game. I don't know if they scored. Didn't they? They did score, right? In the second half, they're on the playoffs. But when they went against Miami before, they didn't score. When they was what was it? Germany? What country it was? But anyway, they didn't score. Who else it happened with? Go fact check that. A couple of games they've been shut out the second half, but still managed to win the game. Don't be surprised if that creeps up with them this time. And that's the storyline. Like, oh, it caught up to them, not scoring in the second half, and the 49ers took advantage of it. But I'm not saying you're wrong about what you're saying. The 49ers have been struggling. They have been struggling in the second half too. They have. But the Chiefs, the way they've been doing it, that shit might catch up to them though, because everybody forgot that. I totally agree. Be too much money involved for it to be a close game. It's too close. That's how close it is. It's like this. Would they want to risk that? Now tell me this though, chat. If they do risk that, what would be the score? Not what will be the score, because if it ends up like that, you can win by 2 or 1 points, maybe 3, because the spread is 2.5 right now, right? 2.5 right now. It might go to 4. If it goes 49ers, if it goes to 49ers 4, 49ers is going to blow them the fuck out. 49ers is going to blow them the fuck out. They're going to blow them the fuck out. Or it could be Chiefs blow them the hell out too. If it lands on 4, if it definitely lands on 4, just know somebody getting blown out. I agree. Blowout like Brady versus Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Yes. Yeah. Dame Dollar in the motherfucking building. It's good, my guy. Like, but we can still get a good game, but a 1-point spread type of game. That's what I mean by close. Because if you're down by 10 and then you score a touchdown, and then you try to go for the onside kick, I don't call it. I mean, it is a close game, but we don't call that a close game. We all know that. None of us say that shit. Whenever we see games like that, we be like, yeah, they really blew them out. That onside kick, they wasn't going to get it. So I'm not talking about that type of close game. I'm really talking about the way the spread is with the 1 and the 2. And NFL would really have to do some crazy shit to fool everybody into thinking this shit is real. Because that'll be too much of a risk with a lot of money without no fucking flag being thrown that wasn't supposed to be thrown. Talk about it, Bfyre. I'm talking about it, my guy. I'm talking about it, Hector. I'm just saying. It's too much. Whoever y'all think is winning, this it's not about that. It's not about that. Twin Towers. Yeah. Twin Towers. I see that. Norma Hunt, the Chiefs owner wife, died before the season. But you know what, Tulonzo? Not saying that the Chiefs don't need Super Bowls, but keeping that Lamar Hunt shit in their trophy case year after year after year, or almost every other year, or whatever that is, to me that seems more important. Because once again, as y'all know, I'm still going to stand on the only reason the Chiefs are here. The only reason they are in the position they're in is because of the whole state of Missouri thing. That's it. That's it. That's all that is. That's all that is. Nothing more, nothing less. This has nothing to do with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the business move that the NFL needed. But Taylor Swift, as being a huge pop star, she needed it too. Because wasn't she insulting this country? She was insulting America. For those that don't know that, not too long ago, she was saying some bad things about America. You don't think they say, yo, if you want to get on good graces, you won't have to do this? Wouldn't it be funny if she do all of this and the Chiefs get blown the fuck out? I'm not saying that's a definite, but I'm just saying it would be all for nothing. Think about it. It's going to break them up. I believe so. Whether they win or lose, I think the Chiefs break up. If the Chiefs win and they win convincingly, it's over for a while. I think it's going to be over for a while. If the Chiefs do their thing, it's going to be over for a while. 3 Chiefs fans were found dead. Yes. I've been reading that story every day, actually. New info keeps coming out, so like that's why I never really spoke about it yet, because it just every day is some new shit about that whole Chiefs. The 3 fans found frozen. New information every day, so I'm kind of waiting for that shit to stop and talk about that right before the day of the Super Bowl or something like that. It's new info all day. So if I tell y'all something right now, then new info again. So it's like it was pointless even talking about that shit. New info. But anyone that don't know, 3 Chiefs diehard fans were found dead, frozen. Somebody in the family says that he suspects they had saw something that they wasn't supposed to see, and they clipped them, all 3 of them. Or who knows? Is it a real story? Taylor Swift planes gets delayed on purpose, bro. What if that happens? You think so though? Because that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking money, Hector, though. Niggas would be mad because you gonna have people, which would be dumb as hell. You're gonna have people go to the Super Bowl just to see her, and she's not even gonna be playing. What's the cheapest ticket? Ain't the cheapest ticket what, 9,000 or something like? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all can go fact check that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I know that was the highest, but ain't it like 9K just to go to the Super Bowl and sit in there? That would be crazy if somebody paid that just to be in Taylor Swift's circumference, only for her to not come. That shit would be wicked. That story is sus as hell. I find it to be sus. I'm not saying everything is like some lie conspiracy or something like that. He's a conspiracy theorist. Oh my God, he's a conspiracy theorist. He's a conspiracy theorist. No, it's not. No, I'm not. The shit is right in front of my face. How the fuck you a conspiracy theorist when it's right in front of your face? Yeah, the story does. To me, it sounds sus as hell. To me, it does. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna say it. I keep that to myself. We're tired of Swift shit. We don't care about her. Yeah. That's why I call it the Taylor Swift Bowl. The Taylor Swift Bowl. That's what that is. 3 grown-ass men dying in a friend's backyard. Yeah, exactly. Like what could you have seen? You die in a friend's backyard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right. There may be a second pandemic this year too, just like 2020. Yeah, I believe so too. I think some sickness shit gonna happen. Some sickness shit. I'm sorry if I ain't say it right. It's gonna be something. I remember I saw some funny shit about it. It was gonna be a what they call it? Something more deadlier than the COVID. You know, they real funny when you say that word. They said it's gonna be something more deadly than that. And it will affect Travis Kelce's soft ass. Yeah, Hector's not fucking with he clearly ain't fucking with the Chiefs, as y'all know. He's standing 10 toes down. He's West Side. He's West Side all the way up. He's Cali. He's rolling with 49ers. That it is where he's standing 10 toes down on that. Well, shit is on the New York Post. Oh, man, here in New York, we get all that shit. Wall Street ain't far from here. Everything affects Wall Street. Literally, everything affects Wall Street. All the shit that happens in all these towns and cities and states, y'all need to go on Wall Street every time it happens. I would definitely take y'all for a little short walk to Wall Street. You're gonna laugh and be like, "Wait a minute, this thing happened in Iowa. Why? How is it affecting here in New York? Yeah, Wall Street, bro. Wall Street controls the whole country. That's what people don't understand." Man, that bitch gonna be there. Get out your feelings, homie. Yeah, he's talking about the hotel. Taylor Swift, yes, he gonna be there. London, I'm just tired of that storyline. He said 38-27, 49ers. That's 11 right there, y'all. I mean, it's not a bad bet to take the margin. You could put a couple dollars on it. Just a couple dollars on it. And if the NFL wants to be slick and funny, because you know they always rig their shit, you can even take a margin of 10 or 11. Whoever you're betting, if you're rolling with the Chiefs, shit, you can even take the Chiefs 10 or 12 points just in case they try to fuck it up. If more people start finding about the spread 11, because a lot of people don't even really notice this. They don't notice that. I'm sorry. With the 33 points in 3 games, average of 11 points each game. I got to pick in the Super Bowl with the Patriots. Logan Ryan. Don't be surprised if he gets one. Because you know why, real quick? Wait, let me get back to that. Do y'all know the new storyline that's going on? Well, one of them, because you know Super Bowl always has a lot. It's Patrick Mahomes hasn't thrown an interception in a very long time. Tell me I'm wrong. For anyone that pays attention to these networks, Patrick Mahomes has not thrown a touchdown since how long? Right? Didn't they say what, something like last year? But I could have sworn he threw one this year. Because I'm hearing something about a turnover or a touchdown. Not a touchdown, stupid. A fucking interception. Something about that. But they keep talking about that. Patrick Mahomes is gonna throw an interception in the Super Bowl. I don't know what them odds is going to be. Y'all have to wait for the props to come out and all that stuff. But y'all put a couple dollars on that too. Patrick Mahomes to throw an interception. I'm giving y'all motherfucking gems, bro. And if he doesn't throw an interception, 49ers probably get blown out. Lonzo Square 42-24 cheat. Oh yeah, I read that. I'm sorry, I read that. Yeah. I found that a little interesting. 49ers going to play like they did earlier. They will be unstoppable. My man Shug H in the motherfucking building. What's up, my guy? I'm glad you're here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. You're here with me right here on Rig, Scripted, and Fix. Is it? I don't know. You tell me. It is what it is, right? I like that one. You said, Soul 10 says, that's why Purdy is there, to give Pat the victory over 13 to get his third. I don't see Mahomes not getting that 15 playoff win in the Super Bowl. What y'all think of that? Chiefs win, Chiefs gonna blow them out. Listen, if the Chiefs win, Chiefs is gonna blow them out. If the Chiefs win, the Chiefs are gonna blow them out. If the Chiefs win, they're gonna blow them out. Mr. Watkins in the building. What's up, my guy? It's really close. I think it can go either way. Even though that's safe, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Chiefs. Get off Swifties bandwagon. Your boy got it. NFL find a way to get new eyeballs to bet on the Chiefs and lose money. The Swifties. What y'all think of that? So I need to know: is it a trap? Is this a trap? Are you guys going to be trapped by what's going to happen? I need to know. Where's my water at? Is it going to be a trap? I don't know. Do y'all trust that 1.5? Who trusts that 1.5? Mahomes going to fall like the towers, possibly fake an injury. Mahomes is going to fall like the towers and fake an injury. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Woo, let's see that again. Let's see that again. Let's see it again. Patrick Mahomes right next to the Twin Towers. Twin Towers signifies 11. Super Bowl is going to be played in 11. And y'all don't find this weird too. See now I can talk. I can talk now. So you heard how I said like that whole 11 thing, and now they being played on February 11th, and the whole 33 situation, right? Y'all don't find that funny? Because somebody in the chat, please tell me the date of Super Bowl 54. We know it was in 2020, but what was the actual date? What was the date of that Super Bowl? I don't remember. Sometimes my mind blanks out sometimes. My mind loves to blank out sometimes. I don't know why. This Super Bowl is February 11th. Yes, it is. We've been hearing about what was the date of Super Bowl 54? Ding, 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 ding. February 2nd, of course, in 2020. What do y'all find funny about that too, though? What do y'all find funny about that too? 2 plus what equals 11? Once again, I'm not good at math. I just know numbers. I'm talking my shit. 2 plus what is 11? Two plus what is 11? 2 plus 9 is 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. Twin Towers. 1, 1. 2. They had this shit playing from the get-go, y'all. This shit playing from the get-go. Don't be surprised if another war breaks out. Another war, another sickness, another massacre, a bombing, a tragedy. fucked up. Planned a long time ago. Yes, it was. I just needed it to happen so I could speak on it. Where am I going to be in a Super Bowl? How's it going to look over there in FanDuel? Atlantic City sounded real good. Supposed to be in Vegas. Right? I was supposed to be in Vegas. But I'm scared to be over there. I ain't gonna lie. I believe something gonna happen. I really do believe something's gonna happen. I don't know. It could be some foul shit, some funny shit. No one has to like pass away, but I believe some funny shit. Just some funny shit gonna happen. And I'm an impatient person when it comes to like standing online. And you already know, like when you going to like certain restaurants and I don't got time for none of that. I go to Vegas very often. I get impatient. Yeah, February 2nd. Yeah, February 2nd. You know, all the Super Bowls right now is going to be played in February. Yeah, duh. Used to be like the ending of January, but yeah, so that 2 is always going to be there. But you got to worry about the other number. 2 + 9 was 11. That shit was, bro. And this is why I hate when people say you got to separate politics and sports. Politics and sports is like this. Why the fuck are you telling people to separate politics and sports? First and foremost, I'm going to tell you another thing about how I come up with the things I come up with. I don't pay attention to sports. I pay attention to politics, and then I pay attention to the sport. That's how you do it. Figure out what's going on in a certain city and state. That will let you know what's going on. So like next year, right? Next year or maybe 2 years from now, you know what y'all do? Damn, fuck it. Go on the internet, type in 2026 draft for whatever sport you like. Right? Now, when it comes to betting the futures for the team that's in that city or state, take them. Take them. If it's going to be a big draft in in 2026, right? Let's say it's going to happen here in New York City, right? Take the Giants, so when that season comes up, right before that following draft hits, just take the Giants to make the playoffs. You don't have to take them to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl, but take the Giants to go to the playoffs, or take the Jets to go to the playoffs. Either one of them, or maybe both of them go. Who knows? Or you bet on their over. You bet the over on their winnings. You know how it comes out with the 9.5 over and under with the wins. You just bet that, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the secrets, even though it's simple. Some of y'all already know this already, though. But if you do it early, you will be good. You will always cash out on a motherfucking future. That's all you have to do. Pay attention to what's going on a year from now or 2 years from now, people. That's one of the ways I come up with the things I come up with. I'm giving too many fucking secrets away, but not all the juicy ones. Bet the future. See, here's the thing. There's only so much the books can do. There's only so much the books can do before they shut down betting completely. See, the thing is, they put so much info out there because they want to steal. I'm not going to say steal your money. Yeah, because they ain't cahoots with the leagues, right? They want to take your money because their whole purpose is to beat you. No matter how many commercials they do when they smiling to will you win and think that, oh man, they want me to win. They don't want you to win. They're going to smile in your face so they can take your money. Right? So then you got to start beating the books at their own game. Oh, okay. So let me go on this computer right now. I'm going to go on this computer. 2026. The NFL draft. What state is it going to be in? Oh, shit. It's going to be... it's going to be in... Shit, I'm stuck here. I'm trying to say, give me a fucking state or something like that, right? Oh, it's going to be... It's going to be here in New York. Fuck it, I'm going to say that again. It's going to be here in New York. All right. After the 2025 season is over, soon as you see the odds before the 2026 season, right? Take the Jets or the Giants to make the playoffs. One of them, whoever you feel confident about, or take their over and under with their wins, but you're gonna take the over, just like that. Just like whoever is betting Texas this year, y'all doing pretty well for yourself. If you've been betting Texas, if you did this prior, you're doing real good with the state of Texas. You're winning more than you're losing, right? You took Texas, what's that? Houston Texans, right? Houston Texans, Houston. You took, those are one of the teams you was looking at. You took it. Boom. You hit. Let's see. Houston Rockets are doing decent right now. They're not one of those bottom feeders no more. They was one of those teams. They're not like that no more. They're doing decent. That Dallas Mavericks, of course, if you take them to make the playoffs, you might get a -2 something, but still, you can, if you parlay that with some, you still get some good odds. But college basketball, you already know Houston, that team Houston, them niggas is always going to do good. They number 4. They ranked number 4 right now. They might be in the Final Four. I'm saying that right now as I'm talking to you guys. Houston in the Final Four. Definitely the final, the Elite 8. What, Houston Cougars, right? No, that's Cincinnati, right? But no, Houston. And then there's Texas Longhorns, right? Maybe they'll end up ranked, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? But take Houston to make the Elite 8. I'm telling you that right now. Thank me later. Take them. Thank me later. Saying this early now. What is it? January 30th. Houston Cougars in college basketball to make the Elite 8. You will get plus money for it whenever the lines come out. See what I'm saying? That's a whole Texas thing. That's the year. This the year of Texas or whatever. Got to beat them at their own game, son. Beat them at their own game. Remember they sold. I'm sorry, my fault. Remember they sold the script commercial that they were gonna write Mahomes out. Yeah. That can be it right there. That can be it right there. It could be the trap right there. Let's write him out. The script. Out means lose. Not saying it's going to happen, but you guys do know it's a whole bunch of Patrick Mahomes GOAT talk. That's all you keep hearing. Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. They saying that already. Tom Brady just retired last year, and they talking about a new GOAT already. Maybe they're going a little bit too fast. And no, by the way, I saw something that somebody just posted. I think it was Irvin. As far as the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, he's one of the best players in the league right now. Like, the league is making him one of the best players, because all of a sudden he ends up one of the best players. So the NBA is like pushing him just a little bit, and he is number 11. So if anybody want to, the Knicks can be wishy-washy, so you might still get good odds for the Knicks to make the playoffs. I ain't saying nothing about no championship, but to make the playoffs, right? Because sometimes the Knicks can fall out and they, back in or whatever. So always just look into that. Or Jalen Brunson to be the All-Star MVP. The NBA All-Star MVP, don't be surprised if he's in the running for that. Remember where you heard it first. It says, Grotopia fan. Yes, sir. Why do the Knicks need to win when these fans sell out? We were speaking about that a couple days ago. The Knicks don't need to win. Here in New York, they don't need to win nothing. Go over there to Madison Square Garden. So it's going to be crowded over there. It's always going to be crowded over there. This turning into the NBA talk. Texans versus 49ers Super Bowl. What do y'all think about that? Texans versus 49ers. Texans versus 49ers. What, next year? Or the year after that was Super Bowl 60 or Super Bowl 61. I do predict the Packers will be in one of those. I don't know which one, but one of those. When it's time for us to get there, we'll get there. But I do believe we will see the Packers in one of those. But speaking of that, Texans 49ers, with Super Bowl, because the 49ers do have a Super Bowl coming up in their stadium, in Levi Stadium. What is it, Super Bowl 60 or 61? I think it's Super Bowl 60, maybe 61, right? Because no, maybe it's 60, because 61 is going to be back at SoFi. So they doing 2 back-to-back in Cali. You talking about then? Packers Super Bowl. What's up, Irvin? What's up, my guy? I saw you. I see you in the building. Said Packers Super Bowl. I said it numerous of times. In these next upcoming years, very very soon. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but we'll see him in one. The Packers have a certain organization. They have a rich organization. Like, that's NFL's team. Once again, for those that don't know, I said this a couple of weeks ago. Like, they don't have no owner. The Packers belong to the NFL. For those that don't know, so like every new quarterback they get, you will always see the Packers there. Like, Aaron Rodgers is gone, but you ain't gonna see no 5 years of the Packers organization being the bottom feeder. You're not gonna see that. That will never happen. That will never happen. Ever since like Favre, you won't see that. Like, they'll always keep that standard in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? So you want to see Jordan Love in the Super Bowl for sure. That's a Snapple top fact. Facts. That's right. You want to see that. You want to see that. My man Pyro in the motherfucking building. What's up, my guy? Glad you're here. Do you see the Falcons making it back to the Super Bowl to have them get paid back? No. Falcons is one of the teams that don't win. Packers is one of the teams. Yeah, y'all know how I am. I go hard on teams that's just not supposed to win. I go very hard on the teams that's not supposed to win. The Packers organization are one of them. They are one of them. The Packers are one of the teams that NFL don't put them. They don't put them in unless something is going on in the state of Georgia. Like something real big though. Like real big. That can justify the NFL putting the Falcons in a Super Bowl. It almost feels like the city of Atlanta and even Georgia, do they need a Super Bowl? Remember, this shit is all political. This is all political. Y'all don't find it funny that big city teams are not dominant in football no more? The big cities aren't dominant no more. They always going to get one of the small towns to be the dominant ones. The Patriots is out there in Foxborough, Massachusetts, in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's what I call it. Up there. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got New York, then you got to go to Connecticut, right? You go to Rhode Island, and then go out there to Massachusetts, right? That's not a popular town. It's not a popular state. Not a popular, their cities. Well, they got Boston, yeah. They got Boston. That is, when it comes to sports, Boston is up there, yes. But they're not big. That town, that state is not big. Now you got Kansas City, Missouri. That's not one of, how many, y'all don't go to vacation. Y'all don't say I'm going to Missouri. Y'all don't go there. Right? The LA Rams won, but we all know why they had to win. We already know what that was about. That was about the whole stadium thing. And then right after that, they couldn't win. But they go to Super Bowls. They might still be one of those above 500 teams, 5 or above, because of the whole Missouri situation. But other than that, it's not dominant with New York. You don't see it here. You don't see Giants and Jets in NFC, AFC championships on a regular basis. You don't see that. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening with LA teams. The big markets, you don't really see that like that. Kansas City Royals won. Yes, when Kansas City Royals won in 2015 when they beat the Mets. Another small market, right? Another small market. And you know what's so crazy? Guess who left the following year? And or maybe I think that year. Guess who left? The St. Louis Rams. The St. Louis Rams. That was football, but that's a team that lost. The state of Missouri, they had this whole shit planned. NFL, MLB, they all had this shit planned. Then the St. Louis Blues in hockey. Remember when they won a couple years ago? Well, it was their first. The state of Missouri, like I keep telling you, I'm gonna keep filling y'all ears with the whole state of Missouri shit. That shit ain't over yet. What you think about Kurt Warner, bro? Let me say this about Kurt Warner. I want you guys to I wouldn't say it really about him, but I'm glad you said that. I want you to be careful. I want you guys to be careful with the Super Bowl as well. You know, I know you guys have your picks on who you think you gonna win. We all have our theories, right? But my theory, one of my funny theories, right? Because I can make a case for both teams, right? One theory that I realized right off the bat was Kurt Warner can get the whole Patrick Mahomes can get the whole Kurt Warner treatment. And it starts from last year. Kurt Warner won the Super Bowl, right? No, he got the MVP that year and then won the Super Bowl, right? Kurt Warner. His very next Super Bowl appearance, because he didn't go back to back, but like what I mean is that was the 1999 one. Did they go back to back? Well, anyway, his next Super Bowl, right? No, because it was the Ravens and the other one. Yeah. So his next appearance, right? Kurt Warner's next appearance, he lost to Tom Brady. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Patrick Mahomes just get the MVP and win that Super Bowl in the same year? Didn't Patrick Mahomes just do that last year? I don't know. So wouldn't it be crazy if Patrick Mahomes loses to the very guy that they compare or call the next Tom Brady, the guy that they say they have similarities with that whole game manager shit? Because, you know, Tom Brady was a game manager, right? These fake, I don't even understand these fake narratives that they put out on the media. All this shit is fake, everything. Right? So what if Patrick Mahomes ends up the same way Kurt Warner did? Only for the two Super Bowl appearances. Kurt Warner gets it. The next year loses to Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes gets it along with that MVP, loses to the quote unquote next Tom Brady. It could be the same script. They could just run it right all over again. I knew that instantly. Soon as the 49ers won, soon as they hit that clock, I said, oh, they could run with that narrative. And I guarantee you nobody's gonna even think about that. Ain't nobody gonna think about that narrative. Nobody. I knew that shit instantly soon as the 49ers won. All I thought about was Kurt Warner. This could be another Kurt Warner situation. Only for like the whole 2 year back the Super Bowl thing. Like I go once and then the next time I go again, I lose. Y'all don't find that funny? The Kurt Warner treatment instantly. And remember where y'all heard that first, because there's gonna be other people when the haters, they're gonna go, and some people are gonna take this information and bring it over there to their platform as if they said it. So it is Tuesday 6:34, but we've been here for an hour and 22 minutes so far. So I gotta make sure I keep the receipts. And what is it? January 30th. Don't be surprised if Patrick Mahomes gets the Kurt Warner treatment. That's why I say sometimes it's not safe to make your Super Bowl picks officially. I'm talking about as far as your hard-earned money. Got to be careful and wait for more information to come out. 13 was Warner's jersey number. Yes, it was. 13 was Kurt Warner's jersey number. Number 13. But this could be for Brock Purdy. Well, Brock Purdy is gonna get the win. Patrick Mahomes, you good, but you taking this L. No, I'm saying that's a storyline that can happen. Not saying that's a definite, but you guys gotta pay attention. This is not all this shit is the same thing from back then. They just reusing the same old narratives. That's all. They're using the same old fix. I'm not gonna say script. They're using the same fix. Let's just redo it. Some motherfuckers that love football, they wasn't even born yet to know about Tom Brady. They don't know about the greatest show on turf. They wasn't born yet. A lot of fans, a lot of fanboys. They wasn't born. All we got to do is run the same fucking line again, the same storyline. They can't speak on that. That's kind of like the things that we seen, right? It could have been reused. I didn't see how it originally happened 40, 50 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So I can't speak on that. I can only speak on what I saw when I was alive or when I was born. It's the same old thing, people. It's the same old thing. Yes, sir. That's all I wanted to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But not saying this for sure, but you got to pay attention, for those that asked about Kurt Warner. It can happen. Not saying it will. He said, with the problem with your Kurt Warner theory is Patrick Mahomes already has 2 league Super Bowl MVP. That does not matter, though. Nobody's talking about the other past years, Randy. No one's talking about that. No one's talking about the past years. We're talking about from when Kurt Warner got it. And then the next time he played in a Super Bowl. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about what he did prior. We're talking about when he got it and then what happened the next time he went against, the next time he played in the Super Bowl. That's what we're talking about. We can't keep spinning it. We can't keep spinning it for y'all liking because y'all don't like what I say. Because I do understand there's a lot of y'all that don't like what I say and try to go against what I say. You don't have to agree with me. But if you're always looking for the bad shit I'm saying, I'm stick on what I'm saying. Stick with what I'm talking about. Because if that's the case, we all can make an argument for every theory that we have, right or wrong. I could pick apart every theory you say. Y'all could probably say, well, then with the things I say, y'all can say, well, this, then that. We all could do that for each other for everything then. Nobody's talking about what Kurt Warner did before. I don't care about what he did before. I'm talking about when he got the MVP and won the Super Bowl, what happened the next time he played. That's all I'm talking about. Patrick Mahomes got the MVP and won the Super Bowl. What's going to happen the next time he plays in a Super Bowl? That's all we're talking about. Y'all got to stop spinning the narrative. Y'all got to stop trying to change it around so much. Y'all got to stop doing that. Nah, Blue Hurts can't win because he's not a mixed quarterback. Hurts is not going to win. Y'all know how I feel about that. Hurts is worse than Lamar. Talk your shit, B. Appreciate it. Because people always like to. The problem with your theory, fuck the theories. I like to go by what we see. That's what happened. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen with Brock Purdy and Patrick Mahomes, but what I'm saying is that can be possible because somebody asked me about Kurt Warner. It's as simple as that. You asked me about a Kurt Warner. I'm telling you what can possibly happen. We talk about everything else. Oh, for this. Let's stick on that. You're the only one talking facts, bro. Appreciate that. That's the type. That's what this platform is about. Not the other niggas that hate. Not no racists that hate. Racists, I don't know if that's a word. That come on, you know, ghost watch and steal information. Not them. And cry. We're not doing none of that over here. I want to lay down the whole purpose for this is so you guys can see sports in a different light or take advantage of betting when you bet. That's it. Find the fix and take advantage of it. That's it. You find the fix and you take advantage of it. Even if you don't bet, you just know what to look for when you're watching the shit. That's it. That's what we do over here. That's what I do over here. That's what it's about over here. Not where the racist haters is at. And think that only their word is God. Not over here. Also, too, I keep wondering why Cam Newton will never come out and say it's rigged, but I keep remembering that he's officially retired from the NFL. Well, here's the thing about Cam Newton. Cam Newton still has ties to the NFL, though. You know what I'm saying? He still has ties. He can't say that. You know damn well Cam Newton would never fix his mouth to ever say anything about the NFL. He'll never do that. You'll never see Cam Newton do that. Hell nah. Hell, we all saw what he did in Super Bowl 50. They gonna look at him like he crazy himself. They gonna call it if Cam Newton did so bad that if he was to expose the NFL, people would look at him like a conspiracy theorist. That's how bad he did. That's how bad his performance was. That if he niggas would think he's crazy. That's how bad it was. Like, Cam Newton, you fucking sold horrible. You didn't even make it look good. And then the NFL will have him hanging out to dry himself like, look, no, he's crazy. He's crazy. You know that's what's going to happen. They're going to do him dirty if he was to ever speak his mouth. None of them can say how they really feel. None of them. That's why a lot of them on TV and the media get so defensive about scripts and the integrity of the game because if it ain't true, you would ignore it. You would ignore it if it ain't true. You guys got billions of dollars. The fuck you worried about what we saying? Cam Newton just listening to Vegas by not picking up the ball. He knows it's rigged, just like I know it is. That's what I'm saying. He can't say nothing. He'll never say anything. All they're gonna do is say me and everyone that's in his community is crazy. That's the best way. That's the best way to do it. What the fuck you think I'm gonna do? If I start getting paid, I'm gonna be like, all y'all niggas is crazy. The fuck? What up, Lawrence Fraser? Hector says, what up, Lawrence? He says, what up, Lawrence? Nah, Bears just gonna bear. The Bears is... You know, so crazy. You know why I never really mentioned the Bears? Because I don't know. They on the fence with me. I ain't gonna lie. The NFL has me like tied up with them. Like I don't even know what direction the NFL, the script and the rig and the fix. I don't know where they're gonna let the Bears go. I'm talking about every year. NFL's good with hiding that shit. They real good with that shit. What up, Lawrence Fraser? Oh yeah, I saw that. He's still looking at the ball. Also, too, could Rogers Goodell wife rooting for the Bears be a reason why they have been bad? No. Remember, all the owners of each team, they the one that own the NFL. Roger Goodell, for those that don't know, Roger Goodell does not own the NFL. He is, think about him like the president. Think about him like a George Biden. George Biden don't make the rules. He's being told what to say and they have him say it. It's kind of like, you know that term, don't blame the messenger. Like if I come to you with some bad news and you're gonna get mad at me, but I'm only going by like what I guess the person at power, like let's say my boss told me to say to you. But of course you're gonna be mad at me because it's coming from me. That's what it is. Roger Goodell's the fall guy. He's the fall guy. The owners can hide their face, or they can go in the skyboxes. They don't. Some of y'all don't know every single. A lot of y'all don't even know all the owners right now. If I was to say, give me all the owners right now, y'all don't got to do that right now. I'm just saying, like because I can't even sit there and say, well, this person. No, everybody's not a Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? The owners they own the league, so like they all make that collective decision of who's gonna win, because this is all political. Everything's all political. Remember, these billionaires don't just own an NFL team; they are tapped in with other things in business. It's all political. They all come. This is who's gonna win this year. What we got going on? Yo, there's a draft. There's gonna be a big draft there. Oh, the Pope. The Pope is supposed to be coming to that city in 5 years. They start connecting all their dots. However they do it. I can't sit there and tell you how they do it. But it has to be discussed. They don't just. That's what I said. Nothing's ever decided on the field. Let's just say that. To make a long story short, so I don't want to talk your mouth off. I mean, I don't want to talk my mouth off, right? And I don't want to talk your ears off. The games are not decided on the field. Make a long story short. Let's just say that. So it's going to come from those people upstairs, the people at power. Her rooting, she's just a fan. She likes the Bears. You know what I'm saying? But she knows she cannot vote for them to win. Man, Lawrence says, hey, Bfyre and everybody in the chat, how's it going? Yo, shout out to my man Lawrence in the motherfucking building. He says, what up, y'all? Just a little something for y'all, right? What up, my man D? D said, right. Just talking potentials. That's what I'm saying. Everything lines up for Mahomes. First time for a repeat to complete the dynasty. Kelsey and Andy Reid retiring. Yes, one of them is going to retire, Randy. Yes, and what's his? Nah, he slipped up and said it, but I don't know if he did it on purpose. What's his name? Colin on FS1. That Colin guy, whatever. Yeah, he slipped up and said something. He said, "Oh yeah," he spoke about Harbaugh. Coaching the Chargers. He said, he's the right guy for the job, but he's gonna have a hard time. He's good, but he's gonna have his hands full next year with just Andy Reid and a Patrick Mahomes. He said it like that. I was like, bruh, you just had a segment talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Why didn't you add Travis Kelce's name with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid? That didn't sound like a mistake the way he said that. Wait, why is Hurst worse than Lamar? Because Eagles are already won with Foles. Yes. Yeah. Anybody was a fool to think that Philly was gonna win last year. No disrespect and not trying to be funny, but anyone should have known that was never gonna happen. There was no way they was gonna let what Nick Foles and Doug Peterson did to Tom Brady. That was the better rig. You gotta understand that fix and that rig and that script was better than Jalen Hurts beating the Patrick Mahomes. NFL wasn't gonna let that happen. NFL said this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get paid, but you're losing to Patrick Mahomes. Imagine the Eagles win again. That's gonna overshadow what what happened with Tom Brady when they beat Tom Brady. Philly fans feel they hold that in their hearts. The other one was, yeah, we beat Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, but Jalen Hurts is good too. Patrick Mahomes. Now we beat Tom Brady. At least we can hold that trophy high and say this is our last trophy for a very long time. Eagles ain't winning. They're not. Let's just be nice about it. I give you the benefit of the doubt, right? You are not going to see the Eagles in no championship in. This is the year of number 8, the whole number 8 shit. The next 8 years, because you know how y'all know me with the number 8. The next 8 years, you will not see no Philly with the Super Bowl. Who's willing to make that bet with me? Shit, I can even bring it. I can even stretch it out to 10 years. I can stretch it out to 10 years. Who wants to go there? Who wants to go there with me? This is all the business. Y'all should know certain teams don't win. You gotta. It's kind of like, look, you think the Chicago Bulls is ever going to win a championship again? If the Chicago Bulls win a championship again, that's going to overshadow who? That's going to overshadow who? Matter of fact, no. If the New England Patriots win another Super Bowl in the next 5 years, that's going to overshadow who? Somebody tell me. If the Patriots win in the next 5 years, because I got to go by margin, right? 2018 season, or was played in right? 2017 season, right? And then the 2022 season. Yeah, if they do it, 5 year span from when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. So let's think about the Patriots. Since the Patriots last won, so like let's just say now is something. If the Patriots was to win, wouldn't that overshadow Tom Brady? If the Chicago Bulls win, wouldn't that overshadow who? Michael Jordan? The legacy has to end. This is all fucking fixed. All of it is fixed. None of this shit is real, people. It's gonna end with Michael Jordan. It's gonna end with Tom Brady. And please, nobody don't mention nothing about no Boston, LA Lakers, because the Lakers, it's about the actual city and state. It's bigger than the player. That's why there will never be a Michael Jordan, someone great as Michael Jordan playing with the Lakers, because the Lakers will still have to keep winning. That organization is going to keep winning. Even when LeBron is done, they're going to build up the Lakers again, because the NBA that's one of their main teams. The city and the state is bigger than the player. If the player is only bigger than the city when you put him in a smaller market. Somebody tell me I'm lying. You put LeBron James in Cleveland. That's where you put him. You only put him in LA when he's about to end his career. Whether he wins a championship or not, but that is not going to end with LeBron James. You see what I'm saying? The Lakers are going to win more NBA finals. They are. It's not going to end with LeBron James. LeBron got there in 2019 and shit like that when he's about to be out the door. Ain't nobody coming in the Chicago Bulls winning they're not doing that. It's ending with Michael Jordan. So that whole Jalen Hurts shit, I say this, whoever's a fan of Philly, as long as Jalen Hurts is there, you're not winning the Super Bowl again. It's going to end with Nick Foles and Doug Peterson, the coach. They beat Tom Brady. That was the better fix. It was better for business. Jalen Hurts is just a black quarterback. We're going to give him 200 and something million, and everyone thinks he's going to win, and he's just going to come up short again. I'm not paying you to win. I'm paying you to lose. I'm paying you. If I need you to do this fumble, if I need you to throw this intercept, this is what I'm paying you for. You don't notice quarterbacks get paid and then decline all the time. So if these billionaires is that smart, they would sit in a room and say, hey guys, you notice something? Every time we pay a quarterback, they keep fucking declining. These are billionaires though. And they have a whole bunch of smart people working for them as well, right? But you mean to tell me little old people like us, if this is real, little old people like us can know this shit and you guys don't know this? If you so-called want to win a Super Bowl. These motherfuckers don't want to win a Super Bowl. Why would they have to? If I made it in the league, I don't want to win a Super Bowl. I'm gonna get the money, the cars, the woman. I'm gonna get everything. I don't need to win a Super Bowl because I understand only one team can win the Super Bowl. But as long as I can get mine, I'm straight. How many football players, professional football players, whether they mid-tier, low-tier, or high-tier, how many of them actually get turned down by women because they didn't win the Super Bowl? Somebody please tell me. How many women say, I don't want you because you didn't win the Super Bowl? None of shit real, bro. It's obviously false. I hope you back on that. Oh, okay. That was for somebody else. Yeah, y'all crazy. Maybe they did that in order to make the Lions on a come up, or maybe just false hopes for the fans. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. That's exactly what that was. That's the reason why I feel so confident in saying the Lions never win. They're never going to win. Dan Campbell's he's just a new coach, and you have to let's give it some style. Like y'all said, what y'all said, the draft is in like Michigan or whatever. That's the only reason why the Lions got as far as they did. They do it. It happens all the time in sports. Let's prop a team up, right? And we don't got to worry about them. It does a lot for the city. You can get a lot for it. Matter of fact, think about it like college basketball. There's always a Cinderella team, right? It's always a Cinderella team, and then after that, they just become trash. After that, they'll still like they'll get like another bid in the next tournament the next year because now they got status. Now we're gonna give this team status. What was it last year? Was it Florida FIU? Wasn't it right? A Florida team that was the Cinderella team, or maybe that was like 2 years ago or something like that. Who the fuck gives a fuck about them now? Who thinks that are they one of the top 10 teams? No, they're not. They're forgotten about. They'll be probably one of the top 64 teams to make it in the tournament again now. But that's how it works. That's why I always tell people, whenever you see a team that's being talked about so much during the season, y'all better jump off of them. Do not say it's their time in their season. Please don't say that. I can't stand when people do that. I'm like, yo, y'all gonna fall. It's gonna be the meltdown is gonna be so epic, bro. Because that's not how it don't happen like that. They don't just magically become the team like that. They don't do that. Because if this shit is real, it's gonna take work. It don't work like that. So the Lions, they had a whole bunch of rookies on their squad, right? Y'all can go fact check that. So they have all these rookies, and then they just magically gonna win. With Dan Campbell, in his third year? Nah, never happens. It's not gonna happen. And what's gonna happen is now the Lions have a reputation. So watch everybody go bet Lions games a lot next year, and they're gonna take the Lions to win. Eagles won't be good next year. No, they won't. No, they won't. They won't win no Super Bowl. They're not going to no Super Bowl either. Black quarterback. Chiefs versus Jets AFC Championship 2005, bro. It's possible. It's possible. They probably let Aaron Rodgers go play in the AFC Championship. How many years he got? Because he's not retiring next year. I think I don't know, but I know next year is not going to be his last year playing football. But Chiefs versus Jets, I won't say no to that. I won't say no. I mean, it's still Aaron Rodgers. NFL is going to do something with Aaron Rodgers, bro. Aaron Rodgers, even football being real, I would say this: for football being real, Aaron Rodgers probably, to me, just me. This is my opinion. I know y'all gonna say other people, but that's the best arm I've ever seen in football. Just the way it is, like the way it comes, the way he just throws it. That's the reason why I like football being scripted and rigged, scripted and fixed. Seeing him, like when I see him play and knowing that this shit fake, I'll be like, damn, bro, it's like a waste of fucking talent, man. This shit crazy. I think he has the best arm. Remember, if in real football, I will put him. It will be him and Michael Vick. That's my first two. I still think Lamar talent wise is top 3 in real football. But I think talent-wise, stop thinking about rings and all the shit y'all gonna talk about. Talent-wise, Michael Vick will smoke damn near everybody's boots, bro. Patrick Mahomes will get smoked by Michael Vick in every single category. It's nothing that Patrick Mahomes can do better than Mike Vick in real football. Real sports, Patrick Mahomes will get carved the fuck up in everything by Mike Vick. Hurts is a black mobile quarterback, and like I said, NFL ain't ready for mobile quarterback to win a Super Bowl yet. And yes and no. Unless you look like a Mahomes. Unless you look like a Mahomes, yes. But most of the guys that look like Mahomes or even lighter, they're not like that. Also, if you notice, teams that choke hard and blow leads in the playoffs are in shambles for the next season. Yeah. Bro, good shit, Pyro. Yo, you know what's so crazy? This just doesn't happen in Super Bowls and championship games. It happens now when y'all watch sports. Look at a team that blew a lead, right? Or chokes in like a basketball game, because basketball is going on now, right? Usually they get blown out the next game. It's almost like a punishment for blowing that, even though they were supposed to, because it's not real. But everyone thinks that they're gonna come back from that disaster they did. Nah, they're gonna get their ass kicked. That's all the time. You just got. Sometimes it may take years to figure these things out, bro. That's why I keep telling people, because you have to see the pattern. You can't just see something and be like, oh, this is rigged. No, I never do that. I never do that dumb shit. Everything I say is because it took me months and months and years to figure out, believe it or not. I'll never look at one sport right now and be like, even though it's all rigged, but I'll never look at a sport like before I knew it was rigged. I'll never look at a sport and be like, oh, it's rigged just because I saw this one play and it didn't go my way. Nah. It's when I see the pattern of that same shit happening in all types of games, like I see what's going on. Because if it was real and all these coaches get paid all this money, they would know, okay, every time this happens, it's always a bad thing. So why the fuck you keep doing it? Bengals and Rams Super Bowl was funny. The state of Missouri, bro. Like I always say, that was about the state of Missouri, and that was about SoFi Stadium in LA. All this, everything that's going on with Patrick Mahomes deals with the Los Angeles Rams. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah, Pats had 20 years of success. They done. It's never going to happen again, bro. Another quarterback coming in and he's the new guy for the Patriots. That's going to fuck up everything Tom Brady done did. It don't work that way. Bengals and Rams. Yeah, I'm sorry. Another 30 years of L's. We're gonna be back. Which one? You talking about the Lions? Yeah, that's a fact. They don't win. You gotta realize all we gotta do is listen. If I ran the league, I'll do the same thing. I'm just gonna prop you up just to take everybody's money. I mean, bro. You talking about guaranteed fucking money? Prop one team up that no one thinks would have did it, and crash the motherfucking car. AFC and NFC are the real. AFC and NFC are the real Super Bowls, bro. Yeah, absolutely. They give us good matchups that we actually would want to see. It's just that, like, let's be for real. Before Tom Brady, I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see Tom Brady at the time. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, where it's Patriots versus Chiefs, but that can't happen because they're in the same conference. So you have them battle out in an AFC conference and not the big game, not the big Super Bowl. I believe in that. AFC and the NFC games are actually the real Super Bowls. Yeah, I believe that. Hershey, they got them hooked now by making the NFC Championship. They're gonna hold on to that, thinking that they contenders. Yeah, and it's never gonna happen. That's as far as they're probably gonna go. It's possible they can do that again, but the Lions and Super Bowls don't happen. It don't happen. Just like people think that the Bengals is gonna go on some miraculous run because they got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow got paid. He got paid to be a fuck up. Everybody can't be the top guy, bro. Everybody, just because somebody gets paid doesn't mean that they the second coming of Jesus or something like that. Yeah, I'm paying you to lose. That's what people got. They have to look at it like that. I am paying you to lose, not paying you to win. So whatever town y'all at, soon as you find out your quarterback got paid, it's a wrap. Go root for another team. My man Marquise in the motherfucking building, he said, Fire, they finessed the public last year with the fake leaked script for the Eagles. I took the alternate spread and made KC the favorite -2.5, and they won by 3. Crazy plus money in my motherfucking pocket. Yes, and I did the same thing actually. No lie. Anybody? Shit, I was talking crazy on Twitter with the tickets and everything. I don't have it no more. They act like they don't want to give me my Twitter back so I can show you how to prove. Yeah. And I said it at halftime. I was talking my shit at halftime, saying, I told y'all fucking thought y'all really thought this. I know I was in Atlantic City. I'm like, y'all really thought the Eagles was gonna win? The NFL's fucking smart, y'all. They know what the fuck they doing. Sometimes. But they fucking smart. They got something for y'all asses. And remember, I was in Atlantic City. Y'all do know what's right close to Atlantic City, maybe an hour away. Philadelphia. So it's flooded with the Phillies. They flooded with the Phillies. For the people that, believing in Philly roll hard for them Eagles. I was talking my shit. They ain't winning shit. Watch they lose. And I kept saying it out loud to everyone. I said, it's a black quarterback. What do you mean? It's a black quarterback. Wait a minute. What? It's a black quarterback. Watch. You should have saw their faces after the game. Why did Brady choose Tampa Bay to win the Super Bowl? Well, that's simple. You don't tell me you don't realize that everything is planned ahead. Y'all don't think that the whole COVID the C-19 was planned ahead? You don't find it ironic when Brady leaves? The Super Bowl was already scheduled to be in Tampa years prior. It was already scheduled to be in Tampa years prior. We have the home team play in their stadium for the Super Bowl. Boom. It's going to be COVID. We already know we might take a hit with some money. Put Tom Brady in there. Remember that? What was the big storyline around that time? Could he do it without Belichick? Could Tom Brady do it without Belichick? Could he do it without Belichick? Could he do it without Belichick? Great storyline. Remember, all these Super Bowls, they already know ahead of time where it's going to be played. And that's another thing I tell y'all too. That will help y'all when y'all make y'all bets. It'll help you when you make your bet. Just figure out what the story, just figure out what's happening around these cities and states ahead of time. Make your bets like that. That was a good one right there. Do you know the Lions sold, right? Yeah, they had to. That was part of the job. That's why I felt so confident on not winning. I said, it's going to be, how I said it. I said they're going to crumble, y'all. Even though the Lions lost by 3, are we looking at it like they lost by 3? No, we looking at it like they lost by 10 or whatever, because that last shit was, you ain't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? That number 12 guy. So Tom Brady, 2 + 1, 2 is 3 as well. 2 + 1 is 3. Kelsey is retiring after this ass whooping. I agree with that, Hector. Now I'm curious why the NFL had Bills lose to the Jets the last game though. The last game, so they lost to the Jets twice this year? Or you mean the first game for the whole 9/11 thing? Because you already know New York teams on a 9/11 thing. Aaron Rodgers, number 8. Yeah, I know what that was about. Tampa winning did 2 things for Brady. Proved that he was the reason for New England's success, and he was the first to win in his home stadium. Nobody will beat that resume. That's another thing too. Around C19, when C19 was going on, when a lot of people couldn't travel. I do remember that too, right? The traveling in 2021, 22 was not that good. 2021. That was COVID. That was COVID time. Remember, COVID was heavy in March of 2020, and it was almost damn near for what, like 2 years, right? 2021, Brady. We already. How could we get this money? You know what, Brady? You're gonna leave after 2019 season. You're going over there. Go to Tampa Bay. Go ahead and win, and bow out. NFL ain't rigged. It's scripted. It's rigged, scripted, and fixed. It's everything. It's everything. That's why I always tell people, are the games decided on the field? That's the main question. Are the games decided on the field? If they can't say a flat out yes, then it's rigged, scripted, and fixed. It's all of them. If it's not decided on the field, then it's rigged, scripted, and fixed. There's no other way around that. That's why I always ask people that. Is the NFL decide? Is the games decided on the field? Yes or no? If they can't give me a straight yes or a straight no, or straight yes. If they say yeah, but this, but they do this, but sometime, but every game is rigged, scripted, and fixed. There's no other way around it. That's the best way to that's the best way to say it to somebody. You understand what I'm saying? That's the best way to say it to them. Is it decided on the field? Yes or no? If it ain't decided on the field, tell me. If it is, tell me. It's all fake. NFL is everything but real. Absolutely. None of it's real. The whole purpose is to find what the script is, find what the rig is, find what the fix is, go make that bet, take advantage of it. Ain't nothing, it's all about money. It's all about money. So if it's all about money, why don't you just join? NFL has a spot for everybody. You going to get on that boat or not? Or you going to drown? I would get on the boat with y'all. Oh, what's that? Oh, that look like the Lions is gonna win. All right, I know what to do. Easy fade. You know what I'm saying? Like NFL usually, all these leagues, they tell you what's gonna happen. Really, they say it without saying it. Because once again, it's very risky. There's no way that we can keep promoting a certain team so much, and there's still betting involved. That means everybody is just going to keep pounding that team, and then the sports books lose money, and sports books have deals with the leagues. How the fuck ain't it rigged? We can't keep pushing a certain team so hard, knowing that everyone's going to take advantage of it, just to keep paying that shit out every year. That is the most unrealistic thing ever. Those days used to happen with the Patriots. That don't happen no more. Tell me I'm lying. Who used to win the AFC championship? Who used to win the AFC championship like a good amount of the Tom Brady, 19 years, right? With the Patriots. How many Super Bowls he went to? He went to a total of 10, right? But only he went to 1 with Tampa. So he went to 9 with New England. He was there for like 19 years. Just imagine if you had bet all those years. You had bet the future for the Patriots to win every single year. So remember, futures are plus money prior to the year. That's a lot of fucking money you can actually make. You damn near win. You almost win damn near 50% of the time. And it can seem like more depending on how much money you bet. That's not going to happen like that no more. The books know that. Watch when Kansas City goes on that little run where they can't make nothing. And I'm talking about like Super Bowls. Watch how much money people lose. Somebody tried telling me golf was the next Brady. People be saying, that's what I'm saying. People live in the moment too much. They live in the moment too much. They live in the moment too much. They see a certain team do good. They see a certain coach do good. And then all of a sudden, it's their year. No, it's not. We've seen the same. It's the same thing every year with every team. Not every team, but most teams, it's the same thing. Never get too hyped on a team that never wins championships like that. Just skate past them. You know what you do? Only bet them for the regular season. Bet their games or whatever. Don't bet for them to go far. If you go and study right now, I'm pretty sure you can find a connection every year and have an argument why that team will win this year. I guarantee it. Even from the Panthers on up, you can find some type of number connection as to why they will win the Super Bowl next year. I guarantee it. If you study, you will find some type of clue that will connect to why they will win that year. Every single team. You got to find the one that makes the most sense. They will lose a lot of money if that keep happening. After this year, you're going to see Patrick Mahomes. You're going to see a struggle coming very soon. That's why usually I tell anyone that like has Patrick Mahomes winning every year, I tell them put the house on it. Like literally, I know we say that to be funny, but put the house on it. Bet it. Free money, right? You don't got to rob. You don't got to steal. You don't got to scam. You don't got to do nothing. The money that you have, get as much money as you can have. You can get a loan whatever you can get. Put it on Patrick Mahomes. Let's see how that works out. Now, I'm not talking about this Super Bowl. I'm talking about like every year and every game. Put on Patrick Mahomes. The NFL can't Mahomes win forever. What teams do you believe will break through and win in the next 3 to 5 years? You know what I think, Randy? I think it's going to be a parody. Meaning, I remember after the Patriots, that dynasty slowed down. Like right before they went back to the Super Bowl against the Giants, not the 2007 season. Fuck it, we can say that. So when the Patriots beat the Panthers, not the Panthers, when they beat the Eagles, after they beat the Eagles, right, the first time, after they beat the Eagles, the Patriots didn't win another Super Bowl until they beat Russell Wilson, right? Until they beat him in the Super Bowl. There was no dynasty in between that, if you notice that. It was like a parody. It was different teams winning. I know the Steelers was able to get 2, but there wasn't no dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the Colts. They had 1. You know what I'm saying? Ravens. They had 1. Fucking Green Bay Packers. You see what I'm saying? Like, there was no dynasty in between. So I just think it's going to be a parody. Soon as the Chiefs, soon as they fall, whenever they start that officially, it's going to be a parody, bro. It's going to be like a new team winning the Super Bowl. The NFL is going to go right back to that because sports betting is big as hell. Hold on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, Randy. It's going to be a parody. Like, whatever team y'all like, they probably have a chance. Well, certain teams. No Browns, no Lions, no Bengals, no, none of that. Black quarterbacks, y'all need to keep an eye out for. If it's a fuck the black quarterbacks. If it's a black coach, your team don't have no chance. You can definitely forget about it. It's definitely not happening. Shit, you think they hard on black players? Black coach don't really like that. What they want is a white coach to say, listen, I got these guys to the promised land. Me. And me, I'm not racist towards nobody, by the way. I'm just saying, you can clearly tell this is how it goes, bro. You're gonna have a white man take you to the promised land. Yo, listen, if I was in the league, I would be like, yo, it is what it is. Fine. If you pay me and that's what it is, fine. It is what it. That's what I'm saying. You don't get mad at that. You don't get mad. It is what it is. They show you who they are. And I'm talking about the NFL. And I'm talking about NBA, MLB, NHL. They tell you who they are. They don't even really give a fuck if some people know that is fixed. I know it bothers like the media, because the media, not only do they work for these leagues, they love these leagues though. They like their life is sports, right? So you ain't gonna fucking tell them it's fixed for those that believe it though. I don't know about that. Still got Chargers and Chiefs. I'm gonna say this: that Harbaugh, that's a trap. I'm gonna say that now, and y'all can quote me on that. Y'all can put the date and everything. Would you see the Chargers in the Super Bowl? Yeah, those are one of those teams that go to Super Bowls and be losing and shit like that, though. Like that's the Chargers organization. Like if you check their Super Bowls, they go to Super Bowls and like lose, that type of shit. When they was in San Diego, that's their type of shit. But you still gotta remember the Chargers are like the Clippers. They're the second team. They're the brother team. That Harbaugh shit, I can see. Listen, the Chargers are gonna overtake the Chiefs for a while. They are. But all that thinking they're a dynasty, and it's not happening. No, it's not happening. You know, people keep falling for it. Raiders on a come up next season. You know, the Raiders organization is like, I call them gatekeepers of teams. Let me just say, they are the gatekeepers of all teams. They like that team that's right there in the middle, that like if you can get past them, then you're allowed to like hang out with the big boys at the party. That's what the Raiders are. Kind of like Derek Carr. Right? Derek Carr is a quarterback. He's like a gatekeeper. If you can like beat him or give him some work, like then the gate will open and you get to party with the Patrick Mahomes, and you could party with the shit. But the way this shit is looking, the way they have this shit fixed is Mahomes and nobody else. But as far as popularity, if we going by that, you get to be with a Lamar, a Josh Allen, a Joe Burrow, a Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Like, since Aaron Rodgers is still in the league and he's talked about, injured or not, him, you could party with them. That's how they fix it up. It's just nothing but a story. All this is a story. The Raiders are the same way. The Raiders is the team where we let you, you can come with us. You beat us, you can party. So the Raiders, I keep them right there in the middle. Go watch the Dwight Smith. I saw that 1,000 times. Yeah, of course. He said Tampa knew every play with the Raiders was running before the game started. He won the MVP for 2 pick sixes. Yeah, absolutely. That's a Snapple top fact. This is all fixed. And what? They don't even fuck with him no more, right? Just chasing in the motherfucking building. Glad you're here right before I go. I'm glad you're here, man. He said Dwight Smith told you it wasn't decided on the field. Yeah, I know that. But for the ones that think so, NFL's everything but real. A Snapple fact. And you notice every time Brady would be in the Super Bowl and win, some lucky bounce would happen with the ball. Absolutely. It's nothing. It's all a show. It's all a show. It's all a show. They can't let Herbert win because he's talented for real. They gotta mock us. Yeah, I believe so. This decade ain't over, so Mahomes gonna win 1 or 2, complete the dynasty, we get every 10 years, then he gonna start missing the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, well, we in 2024, we still got 6 years left. We got 6 years left. But we can't keep saying that every year. You know, like if he does win, and then next year we say that, and then next year we say that, and then next year we say that, and then next year we say that. Herbert definitely good for real. He can throw the ball. He got a good arm. He really has a good arm. Tua is also a fraud. Tua been a fraud. Miami been a fraud. That's another team that people got to stop betting on them too. Miami's another fucking team. People stop being fooled by the lights and stop being fooled by the city, the quarterback, the wide receivers. Miami's another team. They don't win. They don't win. They don't win. Y'all gotta stop taking futures on some of these teams, bro. They don't win. They just have them do good for the story because they're gonna fall apart. Y'all watched wrestling before. It happens in wrestling. You mock them up so you can bring them down. Him and Burrow are good. Talented wise, yes. Absolutely. Burrow already had his shine, and then he got paid. That's what I'm saying, bro. He got paid, bro. I see Burrow maybe winning in the ending, towards the ending of his career. Maybe they got him faking injury. He's gonna be that guy that always gets hurt. 2021 draft class is the total opposite of the 2020 draft class. You see that, right? Trash and bad, trash. You know, like it was just a complete flip. And all this was around COVID. They ain't know what to do. What do you mean repeat? So what do you mean repeat? I think Belichick wanted to go there, but the league. So let me tell you something. They're gonna drag this whole Bill Belichick shit, bro. They're gonna drag it, right? Bill Belichick will probably go to some team that we all, I think, like we don't expect, or he takes a year off. You know what I want to see? My bold prediction is that if he does, well, yeah, he's already out of the Patriots now. My bold prediction is Bill Belichick breaks his record, his Don Shula record against the Patriots. That's what I had said. I said that during the season. I think that that should be a good storyline. Personally, NFL should do that. But it's all about the scheduling. So we would have to see. That's what I'm saying. Like this whole Bill Belichick shit, I don't think we ain't gonna know who he goes to for a while, bro. Because remember, every offseason the NFL needs some type of story for these networks. So they're gonna drag the whole Bill Belichick shit. Bill Belichick wasn't going to no Chargers, no Falcon. He wasn't going to them anyway. He wasn't even going to them in the first place. But that's what the media does. I'm into production. That's what I do. It's you push a certain narrative. Everybody runs with it and thinks it's going to happen. I can see whatever team he goes to should be scheduled to face the Patriots if the NFL wanted to be smart. I agree. Bill beats the Patriots or the Dolphins to pass over Shula and wins all the time. That's a good one too. It could be Shula against his old team. That would be interesting too. Even if he loses that game and people think he's going to pass it and he just drops it then wins the net, you know what I'm saying? But that's very interesting. So remember, y'all heard that phrase. Marquise is saying the Dolphins. I think Patriots. We both rolling with the Patriots thing. He thinks the Dolphins. If NFL was smart, that's what y'all do. Put him on a team that's going against the Patriots maybe this year or next year because he's at 333. Don Shula's in what, 340 something. So even if Bill Belichick has a bad year this year, he still got next year. Well, the next year coming up. So it's all about scheduling. All about scheduling. Bill should go to the Bills. That could be possible too. Why not? It could be possible too. Get rid of Sean McDermott, Radio Hermit. You get rid of him and you have Bill there. I think Bill Belichick is going to Dallas next year. Do they put? We wouldn't know. Well, the Patriots and Dallas. Well, see, NFC and AFC teams usually go against each other every 4 years, right? Unless it's a unless it's a popular, two popular teams, and they throw them in there, but usually on average. So we got to find out what the schedule's going to be like, because once again, him beating the Patriots can be good, but then your man Marquis said the Dolphins, that's what's up too. I like that. Shout out to you for that too. And yeah, Lawrence, him going to Dallas, damn. So that means he getting rid of Jerry Jones has to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Bills to go to the Bills, man. I agree. Bills beat the Patriots. I said that. Duh. Bills going to Seattle. He's going to Seattle. Why do you think that? That's pretty interesting, though. Bills to Seattle. I mean, him and Pete is real cool. Like, they real good friends. Pete Carroll, they real good friends out of this whole football shit in real life. So, hey, and Pete is still in the organization. He's just not the head coach no more. You never know, right? They was together before. Bill Belichick could take the 3 years off. He still will return, bro. No, yeah, that's possible. That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't he just take some time off? Why don't he pull a Mike McCarthy after McCarthy was let go from the Packers? Remember, he took a year off. Then was the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. We can do that. Lakers might win it after we see who's there trading in for a couple days. That's what I'm saying. That organization will always win no matter who they have, bro. They'll win no matter what. So LeBron's not special to the Lakers. This is not a Jordan thing. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose couldn't come in to give the Bulls a championship. But was the Pats making the playoffs in 2021 for hype? Well, yeah, of course. Nothing happened with it. Oh my God, the Patriots is going back to the playoffs after Tom Brady and da-da-da-da. You know how that goes. You know, of course that was. Have you ever actually talked to a pro sports player who told you off the record about the rigging, scripting, fixing going on with sports? Absolutely. That's the reason why I say the things that I say. Absolutely. I'll just say I love Las Vegas. That's all I'm gonna say. They lost twice in that year. Next to the Super Bowl appearances. Oh, I think he's talking about something else. My fault. I got a little bit more for y'all. Shit, WrestleMania in Philadelphia tells it all. Not for Philadelphia to win though. Not for Philadelphia. Yeah. Not for Philadelphia to win though. Yeah. It's not happening. Get rid of Hurts, maybe. But once again, I hope Hurts, black quarterback. We gave you money. Now shut up and be a good boy. Yes, master. Do you think Caleb number 13, getting hurt and Purdue number 13 both in Cali? Any connection? Caleb Williams, aka Jalen Hurts 2.0. Jalen Hurts 2.0. I can't wait till he gets in the league. I'ma fade the fuck. He's the one person I'm gonna have fun with in the NFL. Pause. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna have fun fading the hell out of him in the not in the Super Bowl. And man, these games he played, I'm gonna have fun fading. I think he's gonna be my favorite person to fade, bro. My favorite person to fade. Every legend that played for legend get rings. I agree that the Lake Show always going to be a winner. They always going to be a winner. That's what I'm saying. Just like Boston Celtics, at some point, that organization would unless the Lakers do a little catch up. But like, I don't think Boston is dead from ever winning again. NBA talk real quick, but yes, exactly. Some teams they supposed to be there, some teams just not. How are you sure Mahomes is the new golden boy? I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of agree with that too. Y'all never really hear me say that too much. You can say the whole Patriots, the Chiefs have that little mini dynasty, but I can't really go with the new golden. I never say that. I don't know if the NFL is appointing him as the real new golden boy. Because see, you know what it is? We're comparing real quick. We're comparing him to Tom Brady. Remember, Tom Brady, that was 19 years of dominance, though. Y'all understand that, right? You know what I'm saying? He came in 2000, but he actually played in 2001 as far as being a starter after Drew Bledsoe got hurt. But that's 19 years with them. What's happening is we're thinking that Patrick Mahomes is going to do the same thing the same way. Let's just keep it honest. We are all thinking that when we think of the next Tom Brady. Just like people thought LeBron James was not going to do what Michael Jordan did, but at least get 6 rings or more, since they're talking about LeBron being the GOAT, right? You know, for those that rock with LeBron, yeah, he's the actual GOAT. So everyone got trapped into thinking, is he going to tie Michael Jordan or maybe get even more? But that's not the case, right? Some people still call him the GOAT, but he has 4 rings. That may be enough. So how we don't know? The same thing might be for Patrick Mahomes. Who says Patrick Mahomes, he got a 10-year contract? Well, who says how you know Patrick Mahomes won't retire when that contract is over? You know what I'm saying? He's not going to do 21 years, because Brady did a total of 21, 22 years, right? In total. How do we know Patrick Mahomes is going to go 21 years doing this? Might be for somebody else. I don't even think we're going to see that again, actually. We're not seeing that again. That's the reason why I say new team, it's going to be a parody of different teams. It's going to be hard for you guys to make money. It's going to be money, bro, because if it's so consistent, all of y'all can just take advantage of it. They're not going to risk that. They're not going to risk that. If the Chiefs win in 2 weeks, watch how the futures is going to be next season. I will not touch those. If the Chiefs win, right? As soon as the Chiefs win, y'all going to see those Super Bowl odds pop up for the next season, right? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Do not lock yourself in that bet for a whole year, thinking that they're going to do it again. Don't do it. You get what I'm saying, right, bro? Phillies lost. Yeah. Philadelphia Phillies. We're talking about the Eagles here. Philadelphia Phillies. Yes, I get it. And Phil, they yeah. When did Philly win? In 2009 and 2010 or some shit like that? But yeah. Some of the quarterback competitions the NFL be coming up with so far has been terrible. Example, Patriots and Falcons, but because there's too many quarterbacks to go around, they don't know what to do. Hence why there's so many fake injuries with quarterbacks, so they can let as many as they can play. A lot of quarterbacks though just don't want to be sitting down. They get out of college. They left college early because these fucking players can stay in college for 20 years and get paid. So why are they going to sit there and go to the league just so the league can keep them as a third string and not play them? You see what I'm saying? So now what's happening is the number one quarterbacks are getting hurt on purpose, so the second string can come in, and then maybe the second string can get hurt too, and the third string can come in. They letting everybody rock now. That's it. They letting everybody rock now. What about the Colts? Colts is another team. Colts only won because that whole Peyton Manning thing. Now, unless they get another Peyton Manning, what is he? Archie Manning or something like that. When he gets into the league, because the NFL is going to make sure he gets into the league. Once another Manning gets in the league, and they try to bring him on the Colts. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. Because he's not going to win every year. They haven't pushed Purdy for no reason. That's what I'm saying. Because the way they pushing Purdy, if he just loses, right? Let's say he loses bad. Because like I said, I think it's going to be whoever wins. I think it's going to be a blowout, right? So if the Chiefs beat the 49ers bad. What happens to Purdy now? The way y'all was pushing him, what happens now? Do y'all just throw it out the window now? Because remember, y'all was calling him Mr. Irrelevant. So if he loses, he's definitely going to be Mr. Irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Now that saying becomes true for those that believe what's going on with this league. I think about that. Wait, what's the issue with Caleb? He's fucking horrible. That's what he is. He's horrible. Caleb is horrible, and you can see by the way he plays, right? You can see by the way he plays. I can see him getting like maybe one Super Bowl ever if by time he gets in, right? When he's in during his prime years. If the NFL does the whole change with letting black quarterbacks win, if that ever changes, then maybe you can see him with some type of ring. But if the NFL keeps this whole thing with black quarterbacks not winning, he ain't winning nothing. That's the problem with Caleb. Remember, this is not personal. I don't feel no way about none of these guys. It's all fake. It's all about money. Do you think any of these players care about you when you make your parlays? Think about that. They don't give a fuck. You think they care that you're a fan of because they play for the town you live in? They don't give a fuck if you're a fan. They just want their money. They want their money. Remember, they don't need. Most of these players don't even play for the team. They don't even play for the town they from. Most of them, they do not play for the town they from. They just want to get their money. So if they don't care about you as fans, why do y'all care about them as players? Caleb Williams is gonna sell. That's gonna be his job to sell. He was doing that in USC all season. Remember? Jalen Hurts Part 2.0 right there. I guarantee you. Remember where you heard that first. Suns might be a fraud team. Urban, they don't win championships. Simple as that. That's a team that don't win championships. Always fade though. Easy. There's some teams they stack them on purpose. This is the easiest thing ever. You always fade teams like that. I love fading teams like that when I can get a good number. Sometimes the books don't want to give you good numbers to fade them. That's the reason why. Because I can't be sitting here talking shit, telling y'all what to bet on if I'm not taking advantage of those same bets. It's whenever you can catch them at a good number. It's just that they prop them up so good that the lines for the Phoenix Suns be outrageous sometimes, and you don't want to take no dumb shit like that. You ain't gonna take -300-400. Nobody's gonna do that. But yeah, Suns is ass. Those one of those teams that don't win. And what I mean by taking a -300-400, like, all right, if you're betting on them. But when it comes to the season, or when it comes to the playoffs, you fade them. That's what I mean. You take the plus money with the whoever they go against. 30. Mahomes is the new Derek Jeter. I can see that. For those in around the New York area, y'all can understand that. Suns are a bettor's bait every year. Absolutely. That's all they are. Oh, I forgot about the Buccaneers Super Bowl 37 and 55. I'm talking about their red ones, right? Especially that one that they had won. Talk about the 37 one. Sure. Remember that one? Belichick taking a year off. Yeah, I can see that. Heck, that's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if he pulls Mike McCarthy. Maybe. I think it's all about the scheduling. They may have him. What if he does take a year off? That way he can become a coach of a new team, and then I want to know something. The Raiders head coach, is that for 1 year? Somebody let me know. Suns and KD definitely frauds. Absolutely. They're definitely frauds. You fade them. KD's never winning the championship again. Do you think Trevor Lawrence will win the Super Bowl? Yes. Yes, my man came in the motherfucking building. Good thing you came here before I'm out. Yep. Good shit, baby. Do you think Trevor Lawrence will win a Super Bowl? Yes. I don't know when. I can see him winning. With the Jags, I don't know about that. I'm not gonna say no, but I don't know about that. LeBron control the leagues, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. He does. They're going to milk as much as they can with LeBron. And this is proof that his son, Bronny, when he gets in the league, is going to be null and void. He's just going to be a regular dude. They're going to milk because they're not going to milk the James name for another 20 years. They're not going to do that, bro. No, Michael Jordan is known as the GOAT, and they didn't even push Michael Jordan for all those years. They're not going to do that with LeBron, bro. They're not. Well, I'm talking about his son. They're not going to do that. LeBron was 2003, right? 2003, and we are in 2024 right now. They not that's not that's a long time. Anybody that knows, I remember I didn't play against him in that tournament, but ABCD camp, right? I remember playing in that. We didn't play against LeBron's team, but that's a long time. That's a long fucking time, bro. I remember that shit. They're not doing that again. They're not doing that shit again, bro. Think about that. 2003-4, right? I'm talking about when he got in the league. We're in 2024, 28. Do you see them actually going by? Because remember, Bronny is LeBron James. That's his name, right? Do you see them? Nah, I don't see that. I don't see that happening, bro. I would bet Mahomes don't win another ring after 2029. Me either. I just think it's parity now. We are in a parity league. They're gonna let a lot of people rock, bro. Them days of one team being dominant, that's too risky for the books. Y'all gotta look at it like that. Not just the sports books and the league are in bed together. So if y'all think that Patrick Mahomes is gonna be some dynasty, the books are aware of that. So then they wouldn't even have no bets. They'll cut off all bets because all you got to do is just bet the Chiefs. Bro, sports players sign non-disclosure agreements to keep the script quiet, but some players still talk about it and they are fine with it. No consequences, except people say they're making it up. Bro, thank you, Lawrence. That's exactly what it is. Everybody's going to look at you like you fucking crazy. Everybody's gonna look at you like you crazy. That's all they gotta do. He's crazy. He's crazy. That's what they're gonna do. Colts and Washington probably will win their divisions next season. You can't count them out. The Colts, you can't count them out. For some reason, like they one of those teams that I call them gatekeepers too. Matter of fact, I call them like, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, they gatekeepers too. They right there with Las Vegas Raiders. They right there. For Washington, I know their days back then was something. I don't know if I can say that now. I don't know if they're gonna redo it because that whole thing with the Washington ownership, that can end up being a good thing in these next years to come. Washington, Eric the enemy, like, right? Is he gonna get a head coaching job? Facts, bro. You already know that. Maybe he wins his last year, but I doubt it. Now, with the money that Patrick got, I don't see him doing a Peyton Manning. Like he gets the bow out with a Super Bowl. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. I'm willing to bet anyone that too. He will not go out like that. He won't go out like that. Why Colts? He says, why Colts? Nope, the NFL hates cat teams. Oh, yeah, that's true too. Lions, Panthers, just to name a few. Yeah. Those teams always end up fucking up. Y'all know that, right? That's what I'm saying. Like all these things, like whenever y'all make your futures after this Super Bowl and y'all see odds come out for the next year, this is all y'all gotta do is have a fucking board in y'all room. And all these notes, you write it down. And that will help you cross out a team when you want to make a future bet for those who's in the future bets. That's it. We can't have these conversations and y'all don't take advantage of it when it's time to bet. That's what I don't understand. Like me, you know what I do? I look at all the teams that have a black coach. 32 teams. Who has a black coach? Cross him the fuck out. That team is not winning. A black coach here, cross him the fuck out. That team's not winning. Black coach right here, cross him the fuck out. They're not winning. Black quarterback right here. Oh, he looks like a thug. Cross him out. He's not winning. Him, he's a ladies' man. Black quarterback. He just signed the contract. Cross him out. It's not hard, y'all. It's gonna wind down. I promise you, when y'all start crossing shit out, it's only gonna be about maybe 6 teams left that you could be like, all right, they can win. Now, guess what? The odds is in your fucking favor. I don't understand. I be trying to tell people this. That's how I do my shit. And I'm not saying that it only works with me. It will work with all of y'all. Just pay attention to all the narratives. Oh, rookie quarterback. Oh, we know that really doesn't happen. They're not winning the Super Bowl. Cross them out. It's not really hard. Just before you do it, the only thing that can catch us is you got to figure out who's getting traded. That way it could be a monkey wrench. You just never know it. But other than that, cross them out. Black quarterback, cross them out. Just like people thought Todd Bowles was going to help bring Tom Brady a Super Bowl. You want to let a black man be the reason why Tom Brady wins a Super Bowl? You must be bugging. You must be bugging to think that. Mostly good-looking white quarterbacks win the Super Bowl. Yeah, you have to have a certain look. You have to have a certain look. If you are one of the quarterback, if you are a white quarterback that looks like a redneck, usually they do not let you win. Because believe it or not, and I've been told this by 4 different Caucasian people. 2 women said it to me and 2 men said it to me. They was all at the crap table. This was in Vegas. I'll never forget. It was in 2018. We was having a conversation. And you know how sometimes race can get into, not bad, but you know race about how our coaches are and how we do things. You know, that can come into play. On a dice table, just talking and shit. They said, I remember, they said, oh yeah, by the way, don't get it messed up. Our white people, we separate too. We separate too. There is a separation. Anyone that's Caucasian, y'all can confirm what I'm saying. It's just that they're smart about it because they don't go around bashing each other in public too much like that. But behind closed doors, whites do the same thing. It's a certain class that don't fuck with another class. So I say all that to say, is your redneck quarterback will maybe let 1 out of every 10 win, but it ain't gonna. But what Gardner Minshew, you ain't really gonna see those type win Super Bowls like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you for the ones who are Caucasian or you know what, or whatever race. Y'all know what I mean. They separate from their suit. We don't fuck with them. It's the same thing, bro. The NFL it's not just blacks that NFL don't mess with. If you are a certain Caucasian, you don't fit the narrative to win with us. Just start fucking crossing shit out, people. I promise you, and I will not lie to you, bro. I will not lie to you for the things I'm saying. If anyone feels some way, I'm sorry. It is what it is. There's whites that don't fuck with whites. What the fuck you doing? We all know black people. We all niggas can't get along for nothing. All races have that. You can't be over here. They was fucking with me, and they was talking about the rednecks. They was doing that. That I'd be like, oh, that's how you doing your own people. I didn't do that. Because my people do the same shit. Fuck it, I even do the same shit with some people now. I don't think I'm one of those. NFL's doing, to make a long story short, NFL does the same thing. Certain white quarterbacks are going to win. You can't look like you're not going to see a Gardner Minshew type of quarterback win every single year. Let's exclude the blacks for a second. You ain't going to see a Gardner Minshew type win. A Tom Brady, it's fucking perfect. That's what we need. That's what we need. That is fucking perfect right there. I like that. So once again, I'm saying all that to say, when you make your future picks, that's what you have to look at. He got chains on. He got the big chains on. He got a real big chain. Oh, look how his hair is. He got a design. Oh, he's a ladies' man. Let's just give this nigga $200 million and call it a day. He ain't winning no damn Super Bowl. He needed that anyway to move his family out the hood. What do black athletes always say? Somebody tell me. I did this to what? Feed my family. They don't be saying I did this to ever win it. I want to win a championship. They don't want to win no championship. All I gotta do is give you money. I give you money and that's it. Take this money. Go over there. You ain't winning. No, nah, can't compare anyone to Cowboy fans. Well, they just fucking delusional, bro. They just delusional, period. They believe this shit is real bro, sometimes you can't even argue or even talk to them. It's a waste of your motherfucking breath. You're not gonna get nowhere. Just shut up when it comes to the Cowboy fans. Don't do it. They believe everything. No matter who they get, they just believe it's their year, regardless. Texas Rangers won says it. Texas Rangers won. That says it all. That's what I'm saying, bro. And that goes back to the whole Texas thing. Now all of a sudden they want to win. That's the Snapple fact. Look at the team. Home teams in the Super Bowl are 3-11 since 2010. Exactly. They don't win. They don't win. That was all that was. You talking about teams that play? Or team? Oh! You mean the teams that's considered the home team, right? The fake home team. That's what you're talking about, right? But the 49ers, if that's what you mean, right? The 49ers is considered the home team, right? Because they had the number 1 seed, and they also playing in the West Coast. Is that like what you? That's what you mean? Let me know. This nigga crying, laughing. It is what it is, nigga. You know that. It's the truth, bro. I see Trevor Lawrence in Baltimore one day, bro. I can see that. That fits. He fits as a super. Now I can see Baltimore winning the Super Bowl if Trevor Lawrence was to be in Baltimore. I can see that. He said, nah, man, the 49er fan and Cowboy fans are horrible. Two sides of the coin. You know, both arrogant and cocky, yet haven't won anything since 95 and 96. That's crazy, Randy. You want to know why? Because I was saying that. You remember maybe it was maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, I said, how come the 49ers don't get as much slack as the Cowboys? Because technically, they horrible too. They haven't won in a long time too. But it can be because they go far. They go farther than the Cowboys. They can at least say, yo, we at least played in Super Bowls. Or we go to conference championships. We go there. Cowboys don't. See what I'm saying? So I guess that's talking rights. You know how that goes. Beware of Odell Beckham. What about him? Can't have a mullet and win a Super Bowl. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's impossible. Brady, Bradshaw, and Favre, the only redneck quarterbacks with rings. This is what I'm saying, right? This is exactly what I'm saying. How many of them? You don't see a lot of them. It's very, very far in, but it's not a lot, right? And Favre, Favre is going through that whole scamming thing, right? Favre is still going through that scamming thing. Them white folks is separating themselves from him. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Them white folks is separating themselves from him. Bradshaw, he don't get in no trouble. He works for Fox. He works for Fox. He good. Will Baker Mayfield ever win, bro? You know what's so crazy? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I swear to God, I don't know. He just may be one of those Phillip Rivers type dudes, bro. But Terry Bradshaw was redneck as hell. No. Yeah. I'm talking about on a regular basis, though. Sorry. How often do we see that? Like think about put all the white quarterbacks that won. Like just go back from the last one to like, and then all the years. How often do you see those type win? That's what I'm saying. It's very far in between. You don't see that like that. There's always going to be one every couple of years that's the dominant, I guess, the dominant redneck. Like I said, Terry Bradshaw. Then there was what's his name? Brett Favre, right? How often do you see those type? Nah, not a lot. See, I'm crying. I'm fucking rolling. Now, I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. It's the truth, yo. It's the truth. AJ fucking rolling right now. Bro, listen, it is what it is. I'm just saying, son. He gonna get it cut when the 49ers give him the fade to just another elite quarterback. Odell Beckham joins another elite quarterback. Just be careful. All right. I mean, remember, Odell Beckham is somebody now, but when he was at his height, he wasn't winning Super Bowls. He was more like, you ain't the. We're gonna put you with a Lamar. Lamar's gonna be the guy that's known. He'll get all the credit. Taylor Swift has made the Chiefs and Kansas City 300. I'm hearing it's more than 311 million. And the Chiefs are the home. Okay, the Chiefs are the home team. They the home team? Well, I know their jerseys are red. Is it because because you know how NFL 1-point switch? They was letting home teams win with the white. So the Chiefs are home, okay, for the simple fact that the Raiders are in their division. Right or wrong, y'all, right? So technically, they are a home team. They are granted to be the home team because it's a division stadium. Brady dad connected to NFL films. That was part of why he had all that success. Oh yeah, I remember. Yes. Yep. That was a good one. So I forgot about that. Gematria. What is your take on Gematria? I always listen to people who have Gematria. I listen to them. I don't try to break that shit down because the reason why is, once again, you can make a case for both teams. If I can make a case for both teams, it's kind of hard to go with that. You know what I'm saying? I want something that's clear cut. Like clear cut. Why does the NFL have the Texans usually lose though? I mean, because their main team is the Cowboys. Their main team's the Cowboys in the state of Texas. That's the main team. And we all know the Cowboys win the Super Bowl every single year. Somebody tell me I'm lying. There's not one person that'll tell me I'm wrong. The Cowboys win the Super Bowl every single year. The Cowboys I don't think there's any team that'll be able to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys win the Super Bowl every single year. Read between the lines. Yep. But yeah, that's why, Pyro, though. That's why Cowboy fans all retarded and acoustic. They just, it's just annoying. It's a waste of time, bro. It's a waste of time arguing with them. What happened to the people who told me division rivals can't win? Oh yeah, because he did say that though. He did say that. See, I never been on that type of wave. I ain't been on that. But he said that, y'all. I remember him saying that. Chiefs are now playing in LA, y'all. He was right on that one. Get out the hood and get a piece of white ass better than winning the Super Bowl. It's a Snapple fact. Yeah, listen to that. That's what they have to do. That's what I'm saying they have to do that. They have to do that. You have to do that. Yep, you want success, you want to do this. Good shit, repeat. I like that. Yeah. All you gotta do is give blacks some money. That's it. They don't give a fuck about winning. These niggas don't give a fuck about winning. Oh shit. What's the Knicks score, people? The Knicks is gonna smack them. 26-21. I think the Lakers is gonna get their ass bust too. Lakers is. Yeah. So yeah. Knicks up by 3. Yeah. I got Knicks smacking these niggas. Well, that's what I want. That's what I want. I think the Knicks get their 8th win today before the month is over. It's not gambling advice. Because everyone picking Randy, even the special ed people. How am I reaching everybody? Everyone think everything is written in stone, especially when it comes to NFL. Cowboys already won the Super Bowl this season. Yeah, they won. Cowboys win every single year. Every single year. There's not nobody that can tell me I'm wrong. That team don't have nothing ever to worry about. Chiefs wearing home jerseys equal losing Super Bowl 58, right? Yeah, that's a Snapple top fact. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. 49 is wearing white too. AFC hosts the Super Bowl this year, so yes, the Chiefs. Okay, good shit, y'all. I was always confused about that. I never I've always heard that, but I never fact check it. I didn't because it doesn't usually happen too often. It happens every so often. So it's not something I really paid attention to. So the Chiefs is the home team. Okay. Got this real quick. Good shit, homie. Talking about truth. So truth. Marquis says, facts. I mentioned that on Lobo last stream. Okay, so he gave me a shout out. You're pretty sure you saw that already. Patrick Mahomes, 5th Super Bowl MVP favorite right now. Of course, he's going to be every time he's in the Super Bowl. When he went against Brady, I think they had him as Super Bowl MVP over Brady, right? Or I think they was tied. I remember when I saw it in DraftKings. When I saw it, they both was the same number. I remember I saw them at 1 plus 125 each. That's the one I really remember. On both of them. So, Christian McCaffrey and his father both played on the Niners, and his father won the Super Bowl on the Niners. That's crazy. Yes, people. Yes. Yep. Do you guys like Stephen A. Smith have this script? You'll know who win? No. I wish I did. I wish I did. We just go by what's in front of our face. That's why when people say, oh, when they call every single person in the red community conspiracy theorists, I'm like, no, the shit is just happening in our face. That's it. Not only, but McCaffrey dad won 2 rings with Kyle Shanahan dad in Denver. Listen, I'm letting y'all know, just don't count the 49ers out. No, Randy, because they can just win next year. That's possible. I mean, that's possible too. Oh, but he's talking about, okay, and if the NFL wants Kansas City to be the next dynasty, please believe the Chiefs are winning. They are simply just facts. Okay. And what he's saying is, no, Randy, they can win next year. That's possible. Is somebody going to overtake one of what Brady did? Last team to win the Super Bowl back to back. Is that going to happen? It's not going to happen. People acting like Mahomes winning isn't written in stone. That's what I'm saying. Because if that's the case, if I knew something was a foregone conclusion, I'm gonna just bet it, bro. I'm just gonna bet it. Funny how some Cowboy fans are trying to argue Dak's fake 400 passing game versus the fucking Packers. Let me tell y'all something. Stay away from the fucking Cowboys, people. Y'all know the last time I actually made what was it? One of my locks on Lobo show, right? What happened? What happened? Somebody tell me what happened when I did that shit. I lost. Because I put that as a lock. No, I'll never put Cowboys as a lock. I put that as a lock and motherfucking lost. Lakers Hawks is the movie of the day. Yeah. I'm about to go watch that too, because I'm gonna go eat some motherfucking food. See what this Knicks talking about and see what this Atlanta Hawks talking about. It's not betting advice. 1957, San Francisco Niners lead Detroit Lions big, and Detroit came back and won that game. And now this year is just the exact opposite. Just switch the narrative, my guy. You already know that, Lawrence. I tell people that switch the narrative. People got to study. But even though there's things that's not in front of our face, that's hard. But sometimes eye test. I say that. The most thing is eye test. Eye test. It's right in front of you. And if you played sports before, you just know. You just know. The only reason why they're called professionals is because they in the top of the league. Like they have them. This is where the big dogs get paid. You learned. College is where you actually practice the script for real. And if you master it, that's when you get drafted. Now you know how to do it. You did it correct. Now we can put you where the money is at. That's all that is. Mahomes is the LeBron of the NFL to get ready for the losses because Brady is the Jordan. Absolutely. Because everyone thought LeBron was going to pass Jordan at one point. We did. Especially when he won his first one and then they won back-to-back with Miami Heat. Everyone was like, oh, shit. And look what happened. LeBron can't get off of 4. Do you see Daniel Jones and Kirk Cousins getting repaid? No. Daniel Jones is on. He's on the Giants. And here in New York, for those diehard fans in New York, beating Tom Brady was the greatest thing ever. Here in New York. Not once, twice. Daniel Jones, Giants is fucked up. You going with what you want to happen, Randy Fuller. Yeah. Okay. Talk about the whole Chiefs. Yeah. I mean, we just got to stop thinking that the Chiefs is just going to win every single game, every single Super Bowl. Nah. I got KC in the Super Bowl. My man Adrian in the motherfucking building. What's up, my guys? You just came in too. So this is what I'm going to do, y'all. Motherfucker hungry. I'm going to go eat something, right? Go look at this Knicks game. I like the Knicks. I like the Atlanta Hawks. And we're going to see what's up with that, though. But tomorrow, we're going to be back. Any new news we get, feel free to share and shit like that. Once again, email me about the game, about the contest and shit like that. I need y'all Super Bowl picks. If y'all missed it, what I was saying, just watch the replay, guys. Watch the replay. And hold on. Damn. Now that's the email right there. Your who you think is gonna win? What's the margin? Right? And your score. So if you feel like Chiefs, they win by 3, you say the score is gonna be 27-24. Because that's the 3-point difference. Something like that. And hold on, we ain't done yet. Do you think Jets quarterback plays bad? Fucking course they do. Hell yeah, Pyro. What? Bro, that's what? The Jet, man. Come to a Jets game, son. There's no way they're that bad. I can't. There's no way they could be that bad, bro. If you go to a Jets game, what's going on. They are telling them motherfuckers, you know what to do. So far, 89% of money is on the Chiefs money line, people. There you have it, right there. That's what I was actually looking for. I didn't check that since I've been on the stream with you guys. So he said it right there. 89% of the money is on the Chiefs. 89% of the money is on the Chiefs right now as we speak. 89%. I'm gonna say it again. 89% of the money is on the Chiefs money line. Don't be surprised if the line flips to where the Chiefs are favorites. But I tell you what, if the game, I know it opened up in -1, right? With San Francisco favorite and Chiefs underdogs with -1. But if that shit flips and San Francisco stays with a +1, yeah, what I've been saying all along, y'all know what the fuck I say about +1s, right? I'll talk about if the game stays at that +1, because remember, we got 2 weeks for the game. So that's enough time for people to bet. If that game ends, if 49ers end or go, if they go into that Super Bowl with a +1, you know what's up.